Test.
Mic check. Wait.
Hello?
Mic check.
Scared of you. Scared of you in there.
Mic. Oh, let me see your nails. I love it.
Like you cuffing so hard. Niggas be like, they be like, why you cuffing so hard? Niggas be like, they be like, why you cuffing so hard? And I be like, why you not? Grown man shit though. It's a cold winter. Niggas ain't gonna keep you warm at night, make you breakfast in the morning. And I ain't in love is you heard?
I've been thinking about you every day. These other bitches, they can change us, and I don't need them in the way, 'cause no one ever fucked me so good. Your love is, your touch is, must fucking. No one ever fucked me so
Look, let's talk a
good.
different type of lavish now. Not your ex, you need a different type of baggage now. Your homegirls quick to paint me as a savage now. Be quick to know them bitter hoes, wish they had this now. Back to you, this song of mine, know it's unsung. Not a trophy that imply I only won once. I'm off the past miss, if every guy before me was practiced, then I don't need no real game to know we should be more than just a one and done. And my baby like girls too, so every night we get in bed with another bitch. She starts screaming, getting head from another bitch, and know it's just a porno in her head, just another bitch. Yeah, but it's more than just a sex to me. Panic when I wake up and she ain't next to me, so I go out of my way to give her the best of me. Love me so much, sure to even want the rest of me.
I've been thinking about you every day. These other bitches, they can change us, and I don't need them in the way, 'cause no one ever fucked me so good. Your love is, your touch is, must fucking. No one ever fucked me so good.
We hit the strip club, I respect a different taste. That's how stacks of ones end up in a disarray. These other birds used to transform my living space into solitary confinement, prison space. They think we acting though, I tell them we not frontin'. Give her some of everything, 'cause she used to a lot of nothing. We take our clothes off, get the spot jumping, then she come multiple times like she forgot something. Yeah, unlike any other guy she dated, she my world and I'm cool with being isolated. I swear to God, all I need is you. If love hurts, all I bleed is you. Tell me if you want to see that through. We could coupe it when I'm with you. Get back all I put in, so recouping ain't an issue. Let me sum it up for those of y'all that ask why. I cherish the ground she walk on, but she that fly.
I've been thinking about you every day. These other bitches, they can change us, and I don't need them in no way. No one ever fucked me so good. Your love is the way I'm getting money. Your touch I can introduce you to a lifestyle you gon' love forever. It's double MG. I wanna buy your love. Tell me what it's gon' be. I wanna buy your love. Everything is on me. Lifestyle of the rich and the famous. Don't you wanna be rich and be famous? Lifestyle of the rich and the famous. Don't you wanna be rich and be famous? Riding through my city with a chick I used to lust. About to make a movie starring me, the two of us. Pounds at the top, low elevator, shooters up. So I can eat that pussy for breakfast, dinner, and lunch. And she been waiting all night for this hard pipe. I think she called twice. Before you know it, I pulled in, she seen them fog lights. And I could see it in the face, she had all night. Up and down that pole, selling dreams, selling love. It was sorta like she serving fiends and selling drugs. Giving them a fix, body solid as a brick. With no baking soda on it, I went raw every time I hit. Life's a bitch, but I go deep up in that pussy, Jerry Rice. And every time I'm in the building, I ain't never like. She be on that pole, trying to chase her goals. Going up and down like that angel on that rose, Lord knows. Tell me what it's gon' be. I wanna buy your love. Everything is on me. Lifestyle of the rich and the famous. Don't you wanna be rich and be famous? Lifestyle of the rich and the famous. Don't you wanna be rich and be famous? Yeah. Shorty so pretty, and that pussy so good. She used to say I was crazy, I was up to no good. Till I slid all in it, started fucking her good. Red bottom her down, then had a crutch in the hood. I slid up in the X and she heard them pipe, they was growling. Friends wanting to fuck me because they like how I'm styling. But I'm cool on the snake and because I like when she's smiling.
Hey, what's good, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Pro Talk Radio. Hold on, y'all know Taz.
Got an echo in the building.
All right.
It's a ghost in the house.
Yeah, so thank y'all so much for tuning in. I apologize for the delay between traffic and trying to do all the behind the scenes stuff to get ready. It's hectic. It's a live show. This is what happens. As y'all can see, Ace isn't here. He actually has another gig that he was booked for. So I wish him luck with tonight's event. And it's actually kind of funny because he didn't realize he was taking up a Spanish wedding shower, and they want nothing but like Spanish music, but it's gotta be clean. And he doesn't know any Spanish music, or like how to read if the thing says it's clean or not. So I'm pretty sure come next week we're gonna have an interesting story from him. But ladies, I am so grateful. These are my dear friends. I'm gonna let them introduce themselves. They're here to guest co-host today's show. So go ahead and let them know who wants to go first.
Hi, I'm Liz Estrella.
I'm just Lisa.
She's Lisa from the chat.
From the chat.
But yeah,
Here's
y'all,
Wandy.
I know, Wandy, where you at? But
Wandy in the chat.
I love her. Oh my God, I got gun in my mouth. That's so loud, sorry. So yeah, today's show is gonna be actually kind of crazy. We have some interesting topics from Miley Cyrus's tour to Chloe, the game, and Lamar. It's not all the typical stuff that you guys have been hearing. Lamar's actually putting his foot down with a lot of stuff. He's actually gonna be fighting for his woman, which I'm kind of happy for. So with the whole Miley thing, like I was telling parents before, if you guys are watching the show, it's gonna be pretty graphic. Some of y'all probably seen some stuff on, Facebook and stuff, and put it this way, we're all gonna feel like her new gynecologist. Like it's bad. It's so bad. But before we get into like the hot topics, and the guests, we have Rey Royale. He'll be here. I don't know if you guys remember when he was on Money Talks Radio, he spoke a little bit about working with Keisha Cole. And I think he was either like a backup singer or he wrote music with her. So it's going to be interesting to hear him and hear his story. Then we also have a rapper from Canada, SHOW SKRILLA, who'll be here today with a performance and an interview. So I'm so anxious. He's representing Haiti, so sac passe to all my Haitians. But so yeah, I'm gonna start off. Y'all know how we do. Every week we come in and we talk about how's our week, and I'm gonna open up to y'all about something. But I'm gonna see how my ladies are doing. So, how you guys been? What's going on with y'all?
Well, besides, rushing from the store and straight here and being in traffic, I'm great.
I feel so bad.
What are you feeling bad for? You shouldn't feel bad.
Like, I'm just so grateful. Like, you guys helped me at the last moment, so I'm like wicked grateful. I know I love you.
That's what we do.
And how about you don't have anything to promote, nothing that's popping with you? You're like queen of the dance floor.
Queen of the dance club.
Nothing going on, no event.
No, I kind of like been chilling.
I hear you.
Chilling out with that. People always bitching about some shit, so I just said I ain't done with that.
For real, you need a break sometimes, because if not, you
Take
get
away
so
from
caught
it,
up in that shit.
So just out, out and about doing different things. We're gonna put something together on. I'm working on something for PBS.
Oh, congratulations!
So we're gonna get that going, but we want to get like a panel going. It's gonna be like a women's empowerment type situation.
Oh, that's
women helping women. Breakups. I think women can help women get through things better than them trying to get through it by themselves, and resources and stuff. So.
That's amazing that you said that, because we actually have a talk show on cable access where it's women empowerment. It's called We Move. We got done recording our first 4 shows.
Nice.
So that's awesome. It's all about women topics. It's a full-blown women panel.
I found out things about Protege that I don't think anybody wanted to know.
For real, the information was a little bit too much extra. But y'all know I'm an open book. But speaking about recording those first shows, it was such a cool experience to go into that studio and sit there and have those, because it's different from here. Because the radio station in here, it gives you that vibe of radio. But when you're there, you actually feel like you're on the set of The View or The Tonight Show or something. Mm-hmm. And there's this huge TV in front of you. And
you look at yourself like, holy shit.
For real. And our first show actually premiered last Friday.
And I hated it.
Yes, me too.
I hated it. It's just, it wasn't me. It wasn't us. It was just not that I hated it. It was just the way we all looked.
That just, it was the vibe of it.
Yeah, we just all looked at each other like this. But this week's show was just amazing. She hasn't seen it yet.
I don't want to see it. I'm scarred from seeing the first one, because the first show that we did, sitting here, I get to hide. Sometimes, let me tell y'all, sometimes I don't even have shit on this screen. But I have it up so I can hide from you guys.
But told you her secrets.
Yeah, I'm an open book. So we get to hide behind the table. There's mics in front of us, so you can kind of camouflage and blend in, and people can't really see your image, because being in the media, your image is such a big freaking thing. I hate it. So when they were all encouraging me, it's you gotta watch our first episode. I so didn't want to, because I remember what I saw on that screen. And when I ever seen our first episode, and I saw how much weight I've put on since the birth of this show of June 8th last year, I was just I've let all the stress that comes with being an independent woman, a businesswoman, a mom, every hat that I have to wear in life, I subconsciously let that become a physical thing. Mm-hmm. And I've tried multiple things with weight loss. There's days or times in my life where I'm got a decent shape and I have no shame to show it, and then there's times where I blow up. I'm always this yo-yo. And I've tried everything, and I feel I'm too weak to commit myself to one more thing, that I feel I'm honestly considering weight loss surgery. So I know. Yeah, sorry. But yes, And
why are you considering it?
Because I feel it's a permanent fix to my problem. I'm such a yo-yo. Because I need that discipline. I need to know that I have something. So you need that
discipline to say, I can't have Domino's Pizza Girls no more.
Yes.
I can't have McDonald's
Because
no
if
more.
I go to cheat and have that, I'll get mad sick, and I'm oh shit, can't do that again. But being this is I could cheat, I could get sick, and it's whatever. And no help with the pancreatitis too. So I'm it's for vanity purposes, and it's for health purposes. I'm just so sick and tired of fighting this battle with weight, and then to come here, I'll post pictures on Facebook, and it'll be just my face, so you have no idea what I truly look like. So when I have to do shows or now that we're doing the talk show and there's nothing to hide from, you're sitting at these couches. Like, it's the most scariest thing in the world.
Couches, they're ugly chairs.
Oh yeah, chairs.
Now I think if we had these big couches, I think it would be pretty good. These chairs are like
Yeah, I could grab a pillow to hide. But it's like, yeah, and being in this type of game, it's so stressful.
But you should have your followers tell you what they think if you should have a surgery like this or not. I say no. I am I'm so against it. Because
I'm against it too, because I just think that you gotta be confident in who you are. Like, I don't care what anybody's got to say.
Right.
They can say you got a fat ass, you got this. I don't give a shit. You're just jealous because you got bones. Only dogs do bones.
Right?
I don't do bones.
I love it.
Unless you live in the doghouse.
Right.
But but you do. You got to be confident in who you are yourself.
Right.
And I think that mostly, and that's one of the things that I talk about a lot, is because of course I'm so nice and thin, and but I don't care what people think. I just say I'm me and that's it, and I'm not going to be anybody different. If I'm in a skinny
so
body,
hard. It's like you're saying
or a
that
big
right
one.
now. Yeah, it's so hard because right now you look at like everything, social media. Everybody has to be like this beautiful weight.
You got to be bone thin now.
Yeah, like actually get off your ass and honestly, this is how I say, get off your ass and look at yourself. You're a beautiful person.
Exactly.
You are beautiful.
And if you
Don't-
really want to project
Yeah.
that, you gotta go inside yourself, I think. And once you do that, you gotta deal with demons in yourself. And I was a lot bigger than what I am now. Believe me, I was like a size 24, something like that, up there.
I've gone up there too.
And I've been coming down. I'm coming down. And believe me, when I want to drop, I'll drop it.
Right.
But a lot of it's emotions, a roller coaster, like you say.
Stress.
And the first thing you do is what's that comfort food I'm gonna grab me right now?
Yeah,
Some
you just
candy
gotta-
bars or whatever you're gonna.
Because I feel like in this field, like especially when I post pictures and stuff, and I get all the compliments. Because sometimes I post the pictures, and it's not even because I think that picture's hot or I'm fishing for the attention. Like, I'll post it, and like I sit there and I look at it, and I'm like, what I see and what people see is not what I see.
Right,
so
exactly.
sometimes it's so I can see it every day and stare at it and be like, all right, these people call you beautiful. These people, there's all these expectations of you. Nobody knows what my body looks like. So when it's time, if I get booked to go,
Well, then I think we should just start stripping now. No. We'll give everybody first inside look.
Right?
We'll really fix you up today.
Oh, man, I wish I had a quick fix.
But something, just
But-
think about it. Just put in your minds, like she said, put in your mind, have some apples around, have some veggies around.
Right.
Maybe.
But sometimes I'll do it on purpose because I know people are expecting a certain image from me, or like that I'll eat something I'm not supposed to eat just so I can be like, because I'm tired of booking, or I'm tired of dealing with these artists that have egos bigger than what you could possibly imagine. Like, there's a lot of bullshit I deal with. So sometimes I do it like, I'm gonna eat that piece of cake and I'm gonna gain weight and what?
So you want to think
like,
about something between me and you, and maybe you'll agree with me. Your image to the public and everybody else, and they can call in. You're giving a great image. You're showing them who you are. Now, if you go do that surgery and you're just
But I know how
everything-
happy I'll be. I can probably play sports again.
You're really not going to be happy
Yeah.
because it's a whole nother lifestyle. And if you,
Yeah.
I think that if you can get yourself disciplined first, you're going to get and believe me, it's not like you could just go out and get the surgery tomorrow.
Right.
It's a
It
whole,
takes
it's a
about a
whole
year.
journey. So I say to myself, seriously speaking, I'm going to put myself through all that, and then you can have serious health complications because
Yeah.
anybody with, and you deal with pancreatitis, I deal with something similar. I have diabetes. So for me to put myself in that jackpot situation, because it could be detrimental.
Yeah.
And if it gets detrimental, you can drop dead. It's not like there's going to be any choices in that matter.
Right.
So, I think that if you get yourself focused on something, and I say I'm confident if I'm this big or this big, either way, it doesn't matter to me. If people
Right.
don't accept me because I'm heavy or this and that, You know, I don't think anybody out there lives a perfect life. I know I don't,
no.
right? You don't.
And these skinny
Not at all.
girls have the worst inside bodies. They have, you know, all these stretch marks and everything that nobody sees. So no matter what, but
Well, they ain't really all that, because I got some girlfriends that I'll tell you, you know, we've seen each other in the dressing room, or we've seen each other, and I say, damn.
Shh, they might be listening.
I don't care, Dad. Want me to name names? No, I can't. That's all I gotta do. They'll be like, my house will be blown up when I get home.
But really, yeah,
But
I
serious.
believe that you shouldn't do the surgery, and you should try doing it yourself before you even think about going.
Like, I'm definitely gonna, because I know it takes about like a year to do it. So I'm like, I'm gonna give myself this year, and I'm gonna be joining the gym. I know exactly
It's
how
not
my body
You
works.
gotta get a
that I
team.
know- I
Yeah,
know,
I was just
yeah.
gonna say
A
that.
walking team.
I need discipline. Like, I need like people on me to be,
Be like, bitch, I'll meet you at 7 o'clock at night. We're
And I
gonna
don't want to
be
hear no
there."
shit.
because
Get
then
your
I'm
ass out
such a
here.
people pleaser. I'm such a people pleaser that I'm like, damn, they're counting on me, and I don't want to let them down. So it's not even that I'm doing it for me. It's just I don't know.
But don't you think it would be
I
a
need
greater
Jesus.
a greater success if you could do it yourself?
Yeah,
Yeah.
show
Because
everybody.
that's a
listen.
bigger accomplishment to
No,
be
I,
able to.
I definitely agree.
And if you're gonna take a year, you know, like you're gonna start now, so you know, we got all these people on Facebook, get a team together and say, okay, let's meet here at this time every day.
Right.
And I don't give a damn what's going on unless there's an emergency other
and
than.
let's get it done.
And let's do it. You know, do it for an hour. Take an hour a day for
definitely
you.
got
Summer's starting,
Something that
spring's
you can
starting to
do.
happen, and you know what I
Exactly.
mean? The hours are gonna go back, so you can be like, all right, you know, who can do this with me, like 6:30, 7 o'clock at night,
Right,
and meet
exactly.
somewhere, and then like even Slater Park, like if that's the middle wherever, I'll do it with you. I'll be like, okay, where we meet, and let's go, you know, get going. And
I was in a.
I've always been up and down, up
I
and
was,
down.
uh,
It's not easy.
a
It's
former
not.
former Miss Rhode Island, and I was heavy like I am now. And if I got the pictures, one of these times when I come on the show, I'll bring
No,
it.
so you a former
And
Miss
if
Rhode
you
Island?
get, yeah,
Girl, work it.
1995.
Good.
And
Wow.
and when I did that, you know, I proved to myself that I was this big house, you know, and everybody was like laughing and stuff, and they were like, "Oh, you're gonna go be Miss Rhode Island? Like, are you serious?"
Damn
And they
right.
weren't saying, "Are you serious? Are you serious?" They were saying it in a way, like in a mockery way, because they're like, "Did you take a look at yourself?"
Right.
And I'll tell you what, I joined the gym, and I worked out with, I swear to God, the New England Patriots, and I thought,
Oh, wow.
and I walked in there and I said, "Are they serious? What are they doing here?" You know, and they're working out like maniacs, and I'm like, "Damn." If I look like that, I wouldn't be in here. I can assure you. So it is what it is. But you gotta, and when I did all that, just so you know, when I got to the end of the line and I was bone thin now, here I am. And then they seemed like, "Oh, did you get breast implants?" And I was like, "No."
Right?
Well, they just look bigger now because all the fat ain't all wobbled
yeah,
in with
it
them and
doesn't look all
stuff,
the
you know.
same.
Yeah.
Like,
So,
all just blend in.
Then it was, "Well, are you sick? You know, is there something wrong with you?" And I was like, "No."
Unbelievable.
So no one wants to give you a compliment that you accomplished that.
Oh,
So
no,
you got to
no.
be set up for all these other disappointments that come along with it.
Big time.
And then when you accomplish your goal, who would ever think they would pick me to be Miss Rhode Island? I said
That's amazing.
at the time. And I was like, "What are they, nuts?" I said, "They must," and seriously, if you watch the video, sometime I'll bring it on the show, we'll do it, and we'll do like a small clip of it.
That'd be
And
hot.
when they're saying that I won, I was like, and I'm over there walking over to them, like, "Oh, congratulations."
Oh, no, stop.
I did, because the way they did it, and the girl's going, "You just won," and I, "No, you just won." And then I went, "Oh my God, I'm mortified." They must have said, "What a dope we just picked," you know.
But
I
that's
don't-
an amazing story.
But you know,
Exactly, right?
That's really an amazing
it was
story.
crazy stuff. It was. Let me tell
But
you
you
something.
accomplished
Inspiring.
something that everybody didn't think you would accomplish.
They laughed. Oh yeah, some people actually laughed, and I just said, "I don't care what they think. I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do." Some people said, some bitches were so vicious that they were like, "Oh, did you
Hating.
pay to get there?" I wouldn't pay anybody to do shit. I said, they brought me, and when I first did it, I said, if you could get up there. I felt like I was in a Glad garbage bag. I had this green gown.
Oh, my God.
Because I did what they call a trial pageant, just to see
Right.
how it felt if I had the audacity to get up there and walk down that thing in a bathing suit. And I was like, "Yeah, I could do that." And this
I
dude,
love you.
and this dude come up to me and said, "You know something? I'm going to tell you something." And he said, "You could be in the Miss Rhode Island. pageant. I was like, this guy's definitely smoking something funny.
Because you
says,
just wanted to see if you could do it for
I'm
yourself.
going to take you, he said, because you are someone that's determined. And for someone to get up there and walk that walk, he said, with the bathing suit on, and I didn't really look too bad. I mean, I got the pictures I could show it.
Right.
But I was still kind of like, bouncy. And I just said, but when I did it, when I ever won, I was like, this can't be real, it can't be. But in a way, it was like, fuck you to all you bitches that were talking mad shit.
For real.
And every time I went to do something and they were doing, and you couldn't have curly, I've got wild hair, as you can see.
I love your hair.
And they wouldn't let you have my wild hair. It always had to be straightened everywhere I went. And
Really?
I had to learn how to talk, because, you can't talk like this.
So how did you talk?
Oh, just a minute. Let me get my...
Yeah, please, I would like to see this.
Yeah, show us your pageant.
You gotta get you gotta sit just so, and you can't smoke, you can't do anything bad. You can't curse.
Right.
And that's just not me. And
That's why I'm asking, how did you do? Like, how did you know?
I took, believe it or not, I had to take classes. I had to go train with another former Miss America, actually. And
That's
she
funny,
taught
you gotta
me.
take classes.
I did it for 6 weeks, believe it or not. And then what they do at the end of that is I won Mrs. Photogenic. I got that. And it was crazy. It was really a crazy experience, but I got to deal with a lot of catty women.
Right.
And there's bitches in there too. Because if they got the opportunity to
case.
put lipstick on your gown.
I would catch a case.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
So, and there's people, and I learned shit in there, like, they got this stuff so that your bathing suit don't right up your butt, called Stick It. Like, the things you learn in there, I was like, what?
Right?
And they said, well, you don't want your bathing suit crawling up your butt, do you? And I was like, hell no. And they were like, well, it's going to do that when you get on the stage, and you can't wear nylons and this and that. So I was like, oh my God, I'd be mortified. And they said, oh, you just get some Stick It, and it sticks right there. And believe me, it sticks.
It really sticks.
Oh, yeah, it'll stick your
That's
underwear in
Is
your
that what
pants.
these Brazilian ladies wear
Exactly.
at the beach when they're walking, and you're like, what the hell, how do they have the bathing suit?
Exactly,
You get
it's
up there,
Stick
like,
It.
taking a friggin' wedgie out. And
Yep, it's Stick It.
Is that Mr. Wake and Bake in the chat? Taz? Is that Mr. Wake and Bake in the chat? Oh, Marshall. Yeah, he said that he was going to watch. Hi, Marshall. Well, what a way to get to know me. But welcome to the show, Marshall. Thank you so much for supporting, especially you, because, your name's out there a lot, and I have so much respect for you. So for you to take the time to actually rock with us, it means a lot to me. Thank you. Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying, I got my girlfriend Amy on, and she said, can I call with a stupid question? So, Amy,
Oh, the
do you
phone
want to
number's right
call
up
about
there.
the surgery with a stupid question? Because I think you're part of this, and too bad you're not here.
Right? It would have been so dope
Yeah,
to have
call
your
in,
input.
490-0877.
Perfect. And in the meantime, what we're going to
Give
do...
Pro Hell on Facebook.
She
and
probably
tell
got
her.
my back. So in the meantime, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna take it up to some music, and then we're gonna come back with the hot topics. I'm going through the pictures now, and I'm telling you, if you guys got kids around, please have them go into another room, because I don't.
Is it that bad?
Yeah, the Miley's tour is that. But I'm even uncomfortable having Taz look at the pictures to put it up. I'm like, oh my God. So
Poor
yeah,
Taz.
and it goes with the whole image thing about me wanting to have weight loss surgery and stuff. We are actually, there's gonna be a lot of topics with image as far as Kim Kardashian and Little Kim and all that. So yeah, so stick around. We have some interesting hot topics for y'all. And tell a friend to tell a friend. Log on to musicfiend.com. It's Pro Talk Radio. We're on and popping. You already know. Let's go get them.
Trust me. Who you gonna trust? Yeah. Trust me.
I don't care about nothing else.
To all the ladies in our lives, you heard?
All I care is about being
Strong, independent women. Come on.
knows there ain't nobody else like me.
Promise I will stay.
All I need is you.
Yeah. What you?
All I need is you.
Yeah. What you think? Gangsters don't cry, get hurt by lies. Times you embarrass me, I swallow my pride. I'm
tired of telling you I got nothing to hide. I'm in the studio all night, you think I'm out with the guys. Every time I speak to you, you got something to say. According to you, I must be crushing all day. All I'm asking you for is to be more trusting. I'm out of town all the time and don't accuse you of nothing. Picture me creeping with a chick on tour. When you love my sons as if they was yours. I know at times you feel alone, cause I'm not home. That's why every few hours I pick up the phone to reassure you my love is more than it seems. I adore you, my wife, my Colombian queen. I promise to never stray. I'm on it every day to have a woman like you in the life of Jose. Hey, Jose, you a woman like you in the life of Jose. Hey, hey, Jose. Hey.
I don't care about nothing else, my baby. I don't care. All I care is about being here for you. And I won't stare at nobody else, my promise I won't stare. Breathe into tonight.
I'm waiting on you to come, baby. I'm that man. Bedroom superhero.
Breathe into tonight.
I'm waiting on you to come, baby. I'm that man. Bedroom superhero.
Breathe into tonight.
I'm waiting on you to come, baby. I'm that man. Bedroom superhero, nigga. I'm Batman. I kill it, then I give you mouth-to-mouth CPR. Bring you back to life. Climax, start your afterlife. Bounce up and down on my love. This is crime. You want it, my back shots. I can feel like in vogue. Unload and reload, recharge, I'm back hard. Get back at it, fucking up the springs in a craftmatic. Jet rabbit addiction, I don't wanna break that habit. Your boy Toy Man, child is cool, you can play with me. City life, bright lights tonight, you can stay with me. I want shared thoughts, let's talk, go for a walk. Fantasies, we can get loose right in the park. Bullseye, right through her head to her heart. It's mental and physical, when you're gone I'll be missing you. You gon' get it, I got a plan for you. I got it all planned out, girl. Girl, it's on till the morning when you come through. I can't think of a thing now that I won't do. What you won't do? When you come and I get my hands on you. Wait till I get you, girl. I'm Curtis Mayfield Marvin, the new Bobby Womack, 2012 freak shit, baby. I'm all at the touching and the teasing, the pleasure's the reason. I'm sure she'll be open from the licking and stroking, or how I say a line that stimulates her mind. My sense of humor make her smile while passing time. It's sexual, it's not perverted or obscene. The foreplay we playing till I touch her and she green. Cash rules, but shorty she's something out of dream. Half J-Lo, half Jessica Biel, she in between. Got the island girl swag, she dirty wine. Well, when we get back to the spot, that ass is mine. See how I switch gears? Her bra gone, it's on, it's showtime. Yeah, it's my turn to perform. Leave the lights on, while I get it, I got it good. She saying she love my show and I'm thinking I knew she would.
Ex-girlfriend, how you been? I see you still trying to fuck with other women, man. Remember when I first met you in my cousin's house? A week later we was fucking on your mama's couch. Now it's been said that big girls, they don't cry, but they damn sure lie. Look you in the eye, saying you they own me. You and I, till the day we die, said you never leave me lonely. Fly tenderoni, but you phony. Shoulda listened when my mama told me. Soon as I turn my back, you try to fuck my homies. That was then, this is now, I got a new friend. Ever since I cut them loose ends, you wanna bone me. Add stripe to my life. Pussy that'll make me think twice about leaving the wife even. Picture that, you ain't want me when you had me. Now you on your third baby daddy. And you hate to see a nigga happy. So you're trying mad ways to trap me. Looking at my girl nasty, trying to throw the pussy at me.
Look at this bitch over here trying to act like me.
Fuck that bitch. She look like leftover.
I'm still alone, babe.
You and I, till the day we die.
Just to make I'm still alone, babe.
You and I, till the day we die.
I'm still alone, babe. I'm still alone, babe.
You and I, till the day we die.
I'm still alone, babe.
You and I, till the day we die. Yo, it's always you when your crusty ass crew be acting new. Let me find out you fucking with boo, and y'all gon' feel it. Waiting for the day that you front and catch a lump from my black butterfly. That arm pack a lullaby, sleep on her. She said you bitches tried to creep on her in the mall and didn't know she had the reach on her. Pearl handle 22, my boo. She go ahead and walk her dogs and represent woo to the fullest. You and Hunk can shoot the fair one, I'll bring the bullet. You know what I'm saying? Stop playing. You and them dyke-looking bitches acting like y'all jumping something. Go ahead with that bullshit.
I'm screaming up, baby.
Nah, just a dig down.
I'm screaming up, baby.
Nah, just a dig down.
I'm screaming up, baby. I'm screaming up, baby.
Nah, just a dig down.
I'm screaming up,
Nah, just a dig
You know I love you like cooked food, I'm a good dude. Let's hit the Roscoe's on Pico, I'm in the hood mood. I'm sitting here thinking about all the things I could do. So what you should do is play your position for Birkin bags. We popping tags, her shoe game sick. We drinking 8-side of red bottoms, true game shit. You fuck with me and you famous. Kanye my bitch, now she away from the nameless. Camera flashes from strangers, turn the range to a manger. Jesus peace on the plate, yeah my baby.
How you doing, Amy?
Hi, honey.
So what's up? How come you're not here?
Because I got home late. Well, I got home this afternoon. I got a banging headache.
I feel you. Oh yeah, how's your vacation?
Sucked.
Oh, I feel bad.
Sent some other kid that didn't. She gets up at 3 in the morning. I don't know. Something's wrong with the girl.
Oh man. So you hear them like getting on me about this whole weight loss surgery thing that I want to do?
Yeah.
So what do you think? Like, I mean, I know you feel me. Like, I know we were both talking about it not that long ago that we both want to do it.
Yeah, I do. Because it's a battle. If you just keep dieting and exercising and nothing's happening, that's your last choice. Well, that's my opinion, personal.
But you're not going to get it.
You're going to mind your damn business.
We're going to get the posse after you.
No, me and Chris are going to go in together and hold hands until they suck the oxygen out of us.
Yeah, for
then
real.
Then we're going to
I
wake
really
up and
want
we're going
to
to be little Victoria's Secret models.
Girl.
Maybe it's a good thing you are home and didn't show up today.
Because you'll be getting a whole can of whoop ass out in a minute.
Well, thank you, Amy, so much for calling. I can't wait to get you up here because I really think the viewers will fall in love with you. You are so funny.
Oh, I love you.
The panel that's on right now, you so fit in.
I love you, Lizzie.
I love you, baby.
Bye.
Bye. Have a good night, guys.
You too. All right, so let's get into these hot topics. These are some juicy, crazy ass. I don't even know where to begin. Like, I want to kind of build the hype. So let's just start with something real simple. Paula Deen, a lot of you guys probably already know. She's starting a new company. She did a $75 million investment. She'll be back on TV networks, back in the retail chains, and she has other potential partners that's willing to work with her. If it's, for some of you guys, I don't know who wouldn't, but she was the one that got in trouble for using the N-word in the past, and they completely destroyed her empire. So she's actually coming back to the media. My personal opinion, I feel like people have done so much worse in the media. Look at the guy that plays for the Eagles. You know, he went on that whole nigger rant on at the club. No, what was it, Taz? It wasn't at the club. Something like that.
Oh yeah, Bradley Cooper from the.
Yeah, Bradley Cooper. Like, you know what I'm saying?
He just said he will beat us every single N-word that's in there that want to get him.
Exactly. So you have people like that, whether from the NFL or to anywhere else that still got their job.
She should be able to do whatever she wants.
Right. I think let the past be the past. This was definitely an experience from her. I think she's learned her lesson, and I'm excited to see her come back to the network. I want to see. The only thing that kind of turned me off about her was that Today Show interview when she did with Matt Lauer. She was like, "I is what I is," and I was like, "No, she did." So yeah, her apology seemed kind of fake, but I think, you know, let people have a chance. Let her have a second chance. I don't know. I'm like, bring her on. What do you think? You think Paula Deen should have a second chance?
Well, everybody should have a second chance in life. You know,
Right.
We only live once. God damn it, let's enjoy it.
Right, exactly.
You know.
I mean, people I think say worse things. So come on.
Come on. Actually, like, I'm looking at her right now. I had to put her up.
I love
Look
her.
at her.
She's
like,
so cute.
honestly, she said something. Whoopie-doo, everybody says something. I mean,
Right.
it's part of life. Things are going to come out of your mouth.
Exactly.
You know, it's like...
I can see if she owned a plantation. And you know what I'm saying? And they're picking cotton to make her oven mitts and shit, then yeah, okay, she doesn't deserve to come back, but like, who hasn't used it? Like, come on, cut it out.
Well, they say that what's
you know
her name?
something?
Kathy Lee did that. She had like those slave
Yeah.
factories, right?
And look, now she's
The
drinking
sweatshops.
wine with Coda.
And she's on Hoda every morning. They're
Yeah,
sitting there
Hoda.
drinking wine
I feel
and
like
getting
nobody
drunk.
should say anything like that. Do you know what I mean? Because it's like, you know, I'm Portuguese or whatever. You know, I'm just coming out with something.
Right.
But I find everybody's the same. I don't care who you are, what continent you're from,
Right.
what country you're from. But we're all the same. Like, come on, get over yourself. She said it by an accident. You know, it's all in this music. It's all on everything.
Exactly.
You just, I mean, come on. It's not
Exactly.
something that she really
And you know what?
meant to
Another
say.
thing I really can't stand is that people get mad that, you know, that they. I say, well, if your own people, if you want to call it that, right? You know, we get into this. I grew up in South Providence, so you know, to me there was nothing about colors and this and that.
Yeah,
But
that's how I feel.
you know, when people start using and they get offended, you know, like I see some of the people on Facebook and the stuff they put up, and I just sit there and say, are you for real? Like I hear you use that word like every day, like 9,000 times a day, and it's in, you know, music and this and that.
Its
So why are you getting offended?
definition.
You know, and certainly you must be retarded because it doesn't have anything to do with. The N word has nothing to do with. You could be a nigga and I could be one too.
Yeah,
Just
both
because
y'all
I'm
are
white
niggas, honestly.
doesn't mean shit. You know, it just means that you're an ignorant bitch, and I know a lot of them bitches. So.
Oh man.
But you look at her, she's a white girl.
Exactly.
Honestly,
She's a white older lady.
Southern lady that nobody thinks is going to say that. But if you
Right.
say, all right, if Kim Kardashian said it, it's okay, not a problem.
Oh,
she
yeah.
dates one, that's okay.
Right,
You know,
exactly.
that's why it gets me mad. Like, really, we're all the same person. Like, leave the poor lady alone. How old is she? Leave her alone.
I think it was a way for the media at that time
The media
to
is too much.
let her out of
way
her
too much.
contracts because they wanted out.
Well, Miss
yeah,
D,
And there
you
was
know,
another twist to that. If you really look into
that she was
it,
such a bitch behind the scenes.
exactly. And they wanted her to get out of them. They wanted out of those contracts. So
Right.
that was another avenue. Because how can you bring up something you did 20 years ago?
Well, I give
Right,
Miss
like
Dean a
this is
kiss.
politics.
Oh, I called somebody a hood rat 20 years ago. So gee, let me
Yeah,
put
right?
this person
You
on
gotta
the cross
lose all
20
this
years
shit,
later.
'cause-
Exactly.
Exactly. Now, with the whole, you know, theme of racism, for any of you guys, sometimes it's a guilty pleasure. I like to watch Jeopardy with the family, and we all sit there and compete. I always win. I take it too personally. But Alex Trebek, yeah, all right, so 2 Wednesdays ago, he had a college night edition. And do we have that picture, Taz? They had a college night edition, right? And, oh, no, this ain't even the one, but you could throw that one up after. Well, yeah, throw that one up after. He told a black female contestant that she'd better get the answer. I guess it was a question about the Negro College Fund. And, you know, when he walks to the podium and he just talks to them, and I guess he asked a question, and the girl might have buzzed the thing, and he said, Kanisha, you better get it. And it's like, what do you mean about that? Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's ignorant right there.
He turned to her and said, well, you better get it. Like, I wish I watched the episode because I highly doubt, like, it was, like, the last question and time's ticking. So it's like, how come that little comment isn't being brought to light and there isn't this big uproar about that? Because subliminally, that's him, in a way, using an N-word, but just without saying it.
Right.
And that's, like, he's using it for the... I don't know.
But why go up to
disgusting.
that woman and not go up to somebody else? Why go up to that woman?
Right, and say, you better get this. Now, throw up that picture from before. There's another night, he had, it was another college edition, and none of the students picked anything from the African American history category. Now, remember we watched that one? Yeah, nobody asked a damn question about that.
Yeah, but when it's Martin Luther King's birthday, everybody's home from work and everybody else, and they don't think twice about saying anything.
And you know what I hate? That they allow President's Day to be in February. Because the other night, my daughters and I, and Taz, we were watching the PBS, and they were giving histories about slavery and all this stuff, and Frederick Douglass, who had a big role in New Bedford and all that. And I was just like, it's so messed up if you think about it. They allowed the presidents to have this little, you know, time of fame during February, when if you think about a lot of those presidents, the stuff they put that community of people through is despicable. So for them to share that month, it's kind of like a big diss in there. Like, I don't know, it disgusted me, but... Oh, Marvin. I mean, Taz.
Valentine's Day's every day.
That's Kiss Ass Day. Make up for all the
For
dissing the weeks before.
But let me see what else was. All right, this one is kind of interesting.
Wandy's
You guys
in
have
the chat
kids.
room.
Hi, Wandy. You guys have kids or nieces or friends with little girls.
Oh, I love this one.
There's this new thing, this new artist, Sam Humphries. She likes to. What she's done is she's took Barbie. We see Barbie, we think perfection and what we're supposed to look like, and she's done something to the Barbie. She's actually transformed them into domestic violence victims. And some of the images, these aren't the ones that I was warning y'all about, but some of these images are kind of disturbing. So if you have a little girl, please ask if she can go to another room or hide your screen. She doesn't believe that we should be teaching our kids that life is perfect, and she doesn't believe that she actually wants these images of these dolls. You can show the pictures, Taz. She wants to have these images actually sold out in stores.
What?
Yeah. She wants to have these sold
What is
out.
that, beaten up?
Yeah, that's a Barbie that's went through some shit.
Why would you want to sell that? I mean,
because she wants it to be like reality for the kids. Like, this is what life is. When you grow up and you get a man, 9 times out of 10 you're gonna get beat.
I don't know.
The only thing I can think of.
I mean, honestly, I would never. I would be like, not even go in that store.
Who would buy that?
I wouldn't.
And right now, these are just art displays, but she's trying to put up this fight about making this like a realistic line for kids. So it's like, even if it was just a lesson, would you let the little girls in your life see that?
No.
And at what age would it be okay?
I wouldn't be. I would be disgusted if I went to the store and seen that.
Right.
Honestly, I would be disgusted because to me, you shouldn't be selling that shit.
Exactly.
I mean, why would you even put that up? I mean, write down what your problems were growing up or something. That's disgusting.
That is.
No.
I mean, I think that they have, sex education or whatever they call it now.
Why her eyes look so pretty still?
Have some kind of domestic violence that's incorporated, but I think that half of America, there's people that have many forms of domestic violence that they live with every day in many forms.
Why would you show that? I mean,
it's disturbing.
Because I think that kids, that come,
Then why don't you make a big
I came from a family that they
instead of-
drank, right?
Right.
And until I got out there with my friends and went over to their houses, and then I thought that people were always drunk and falling down and stuff, I thought that was normal. But when I went someplace else, I was like, what's wrong with these people? They ain't falling down, they ain't drunk.
Right.
So you think that that's a normalcy. So sometimes I think that what people try to portray is something like that. That's a little drastic.
That's
for children, I think it's drastic.
Now, with all these things that they're always talking about, we're doing this to raise awareness. That I always hear people talking about raising awareness, but I feel like all that does really is just it causes discussion, but no action. Because if anything, it's become, now that I'm grown, I've experienced it. I'm my girlfriends, my circles, like we're all grown. It's so common. It is so, at least in my world, it is so common. And I feel like there's not enough programs. If there are programs, I don't think they know how to market themselves.
Because it's not real people doing it.
But it could happen with the most perfect people, because if you take a situation and you change the dynamics of it, say your husband loses his job, your boyfriend loses his job, he's all stressed out, you say something off the hook, all of a sudden, bam, he may have never hit you in 15 years. I know people that's been hit 20 years later. So domestic violence can pop up at any time for any given reason.
Oh, yeah.
The stresses in life, I'm not saying it makes it right, but it happens, and I think that it happens to people that, you're sitting back looking at, really? Her? Like, them?
Because
they've been
everybody
together.
thinks these people in the indoors have the best relationship in the world. And
Or they think it just happens in certain neighborhoods. I think it happens
like, it's
everywhere.
so aggravating that Jay-Z hasn't messed up yet, or Beyonce. Like, I hate when they're so perfect.
Yeah, but you don't know that they're perfect.
She said just because it's reality, it doesn't mean that it is okay.
Right,
Exactly.
Yeah. Now, this is, I think, let me give y'all the warning first. Hot Pockets. They've had this huge, to be honest to God with y'all, like, I was going to go in and get all my research on it and read every article I could find so I can make sure I have all my facts. But I typed in the top because I seen it on the headlines. They're recalling their steak and cheese Phillies. Yeah, they're recalling all of it because it was like, I think 80 or 8.8 million tons of something was used of like it was diseased meat and unsound animals. So it's not healthy. It's not safe for us to eat at all. So if you have any of the croissant and the regular
send them to my house. No.
Philly cheese, hell yeah, munchies, smoked out. That's my shit. Even my cats.
Yesterday, I was like, man, I don't care.
Yeah, but not for nothing. Like when I seen like the headlines, like, oh, you know, Hot Pockets and recall and all this stuff. So, you know, I'm typing it up. I'm going to read at it, and what do I see? I don't mean to be graphic, guys. I'm a huge animals. I would save an animal's life before I would save a human's life. That's just how I am. Like, I love my animals. So,
well, that's good to know.
The thing
don't hang with her.
Yeah, for real.
We're dead.
Like, I'll save a seagull life before.
You'd be dead now.
So, like, I click on this thing, on this Google thing, and the first image that comes up is this cow. It's hung by, like, its neck and its back. It looks like a full cow. But it's stripped of its skin, of the fur, of everything. Like, all you see is, like, the veins and the way the muscles go. Like, the way you picture, like, how you would see anatomy and like, books for school and stuff. Its eyeballs is, like, popped out because there are no eyelids and stuff. So I clicked on it, and I couldn't, to be honest to God, that's what you guys are getting from the story is just from the stuff that I read off of headlines. I didn't even click to read further because I was just, I can't. Like, I cried at work. I was just like, this is how they do this is what they do to animals, and I always wanted to become a vegetarian, but growing up Cape Verdean, meat is such a huge part of our culture, and it's just so hard to push away from. So I'm hoping to God I could incorporate maybe just seafood with my kids. Just after you see an image like that, you cannot shake it from.
No, but people don't treat animals like animals.
Oh my God!
You know, that's how I feel. I'm a big animal lover myself, and.
Yeah, but we don't eat our cats and dogs. I mean, we're talking about cows.
Yeah,
I mean,
but actually, some people do take care of, like, you know, they have their farm animals.
Like even Cape Verdean Portuguese people. I mean, you know, I remember one time I went to the Portuguese time.
Oh, the rabbits? Are you talking about the
No,
rabbits?
and I walk in and they got this. I am serious. I was like, no way. I had to leave. I'm not staying. I'm all set with you people today.
On the table?
It was the pig on the table.
Yeah, I can't.
Head and all. No, he was all.
He was all roasted. They roast the pig.
He was roasted, but he was like the whole pig.
Yeah, and they cut the pig right there. Yeah.
And I said, oh, you're gonna cut that? Hold on, I'll be right back. Out the door, I was out. Goodbye.
What about bunnies? Don't you know about the rabbits when they raise the rabbits, like, and then
they kill the bunnies and eat it?
Yeah, that's what they do.
Oh my God!
Don't cry, but that's what the friggin' Portuguese.
Because I can't save. It bothers me when I can't save animals, and I know there's so much like horrendous stuff going on.
See
in this world,
I love rabbits.
It kills me because
and I can't eat. I can't sit there and eat it or anything.
I couldn't eat that.
I'll eat a turkey.
Oh my God.
Well, yeah.
That's the thing that's so weird. Like, it's like.
But if I went to a turkey farm and they said, "Okay, pick the bird that you want," he's running around and be like,
I couldn't.
They can all stay.
I couldn't do that either. I wouldn't be able
I just. You know, you're not. But if you grew up that way, I think I've got friends that they're Portuguese, Cape Verdean, and they eat goat and all this other cabrit and all this stuff.
Oh my God!
Now here we go.
She said it so right.
Exactly. Well, I'm Portuguese, so you would never know it.
I didn't. Like, oh my God, it's so hot.
But you know, that's what but they grew up that way.
Right.
They saw that being done.
It's their culture.
They can make, you know, shadis. They can make masala. That's blood pudding. So if you go into what the ingredients are, but if someone ate it, they'd be like, oh, this is really good. And then you go, well, what is it? And they say, oh. And then I say, oh, don't tell them what it is, you know, because then they ain't never going to, but you already ate that.
Exactly.
Well, I'll make sure I give Chrissy next Friday night some masala and some rabbit on a plate.
Oh my God. You know, my dad, like, God rest his soul. Like, y'all know, for the ones who's been rocking with me since the jump, my dad, he still is my everything. But one day, I was little. They put me in this van with the whole family. I'm thinking, all right, another Cape Verdean trip to probably Pawtucket or something. We're gonna go visit our 10th millionth cousin, and we went to like this farm place. So I was like, oh, this is gonna be fun. Like, because when I was so mischievous as a kid, like you could just let me out and I'm in the store climbing stuff, like. So I got all excited and I was like, Grandma, I gotta go to the bathroom. Can I go where Grandpa went? Well, then my grandparents went. He's my dad. So she was like, yeah, go ahead, go see where the bathroom is. I didn't really have to go. I just wanted to go be with him because I was always like attached to him. I remember walking into like this thing that looked like a dome. and it was complete. It was like the cemented floor, but it had like those drains. And I see a goat, and I'm like, oh my God, he's getting me a goat. Because he used to always get me animals. Like, I'd come home, and I'd have, like, these weird dogs in my room, because we're such a, like, me and him, like, we would catch pigeons together, and, like, we were animal lovers. So I was like, how hot is that? I get to go to school and be like, I got lamb chop in my house. Like, I got a goat.
You got lamb chop right on your kitchen table.
Exactly. So he didn't see me. Like, I already started, like, squealing, like, oh my God. And I started walking to him to be like, yay. They had this big thing. I don't know if it was a machete. I don't remember if it was a bat, but they struck it. And I went, no. And he turned around and he seen me and he was like, get out of here. And then all the guys that he was with like ran to like take me out of there. And all I remember was like seeing blood, because then I looked to the side and I seen other animals that was slaughtered. And then not only was I traumatized to look at my father figure as this like person that I hate with every ounce of me, because I hate that kind of stuff, but I had to sit with the body parts in the back seat of they had like this huge metal bowl. So I have like organs, because they'll take like the intestines and stuff it with blood and tie it up to make it look like a blood sausage thing. So I'm like sitting there in the car and I'm like, what is this? Because it didn't register because I'm little, like what the hell I'm carrying. So we took a turn and I just felt like all the cold stuff like on me, and like I was like, oh my God, that thing. I don't know. I had to share that story with you guys because it just, man. But speaking of food, Khalees is bringing her milkshake to the yard, and damn right it's better than probably Paula Deen's, because she is now a certified chef, and she has a new cooking show airing next week called Saucy and Sweet. Releasing her new album entitled Food on April 22nd, songs feature culinary songs like jerk ribs, breakfast, fish fry, and biscuits and gravy. The show will be on the Cooking Channel starting February 26th at 8:30 p.m. Go ahead, Taz.
Is Nas invited to open? When the grand opening?
Yeah, Nas couldn't even find her when this bitch was giving birth to his kid. Never mind being invited to like the first meal. But I don't know. I'm kind of.
Is that what her logo looks like?
No, that was for her single milkshake.
Oh, all right.
I don't know what her logo is gonna look like, but I find it interesting. I'm curious.
She doesn't look like a
to
chef.
see what she could do. But that was kind of like crazy. Like you're gonna name your album Food, and like I don't know. I didn't expect that. It was such like a random topic. But let's get into the graphic stuff. I have other news topics, but I have my guests here, so I'll save those news topics for our page. Miley Cyrus and her Bangers tour. My God, her management, from management to the record label executives to the director to costume departments and the choreographers, they have all been called into an emergency meeting. Arenas across the U.S. are pulling out from this show. And before I even go any further with the topic, I'm just going to share a slideshow with y'all. So go ahead, Taz. Here's the first picture. Now, mind you, the audience is kids. She did go on the record and say that the kids would what was it? It will be an educational show for the kids because they'll be experienced to different forms of art. So, I hate that this delay, man, because I don't know if they see it or not. No. All right, there we go. Here's a picture of Miley, and she's groping herself. And there's a wide range of audience members. There's teenagers, there's kids, and
One
there's
says,
grown
"Help
men.
me get out of here."
Seriously?
Yeah, that's her. Her fingers all up in there and everything. This next picture, look at the gross men that are standing there watching her, knowing that she was like so many years ago Hannah Montana.
Yeah,
knowing that
that's like,
yeah, that was her. They probably still have their daughter's Hannah Montana's bed sheets on the bed at home, and this is like it's so disgusting.
All those
and
Hannah
disturbing.
Montana bed sheets went to Daddy.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, but she was her mother and father was in the audience for this,
That
she was twerking her butt in her father's face.
And that's okay.
So exactly, and I just said, what kind of a family is this?
And see, and her dad is coming out. Well, he already did come out with Buck 22 or whatever his name is for the Achy Breaky Part 2. So one of the verses in the song says, Miley keep twerking and daddy will keep working. Like, how could you encourage that shit? Like, I feel like it's at this point where he's like at this midlife crisis and he's just encouraging his daughter to be like this scandalous, like ratchet, raunchy,
You know, but to me,
thing.
I look at her like, honestly, I used to watch her with my son. You know what I mean? My son's 6 years old, so that was what, Hannah Montana, about 3 years ago?
And to have God, like, what the heck? I don't even know. Like, what the hell does God have to do with this? But she said that there was a fair warning. She had the parental advisory thing up and everything, so nobody could be, like, shocked. But really? Yeah. That is absolutely disgusting. Disgusting.
Like, what kind of a parent, like, what kind of a... Seriously, like I just say, what is society turning into? Because I just say, like, how can you...
She's only 21.
Thank God, you know, like I said this earlier, God didn't send me daughters because I'd be in jail for sure.
Oh my God, if she was my kid,
I'd be in the ACI. Serious, and I know I would be because I could never.
From the Middle East.
Just went
and I don't care if you got, you know, I could say
plummeted.
But when you have a childhood, I think to me anyway, when you have a childhood person that's a childhood star on Disney and this and that, and you got teenage girls following that, is that what you want your daughter to be really doing? Seriously.
I mean, it's just the same thing.
So they got to realize
that Illuminati, you know, throwing up the signs. That was all the pictures. I could have sworn I had more pictures. Taz, that was it?
I believe so.
Couldn't have been, because there was one picture in particular that just her finger just went a little bit too far.
Oh my
like she
God.
was sitting, that same shot where she's sitting on top of the car and she's giving her like ass out. She was sitting there and her like, no, not that one, but that's just good. That's the same thing. Her finger's like all the way up in there, and it's like she's basically masturbating on stage. And I hope they do pull this shit, because you know what sucks? She has the talent. She has the voice.
Her music is unbelievable. I love her music.
But I don't feel comfortable watching her. Like, you know what's funny? If this was something from Selena Gomez or something like that, this is the shot. Like, if this was something for like Selena Gomez.
Oh, that's ridiculous. I
don't think it would have the hype that it does now. I think just because of like her being Billy Ray's daughter and just I don't even know. I've lost my train of thought, but it's just it's just looking at that. It just what's Wandy saying? I could just imagine what she's saying. That's disgusting.
We've heard no A word having self something. She's like an iron and bondle.
She is. She's oh my God. Right, Wandy? Like that's some ill shit. And it's like, what do you tell your kids, like, after they know her as Hannah Montana? And then when she came out as Miley Cyrus and she had songs like Party in the USA, you're thinking, like, all right, she's just going to be, like, this rebellious teen artist. It's not so bad. And then how do you, out of nowhere, tell your kids, oh, no, you can't listen to her no more? Right. Now they're going to drive them to be curious, to want to go and look to, like, why can't I listen? And then, boom, she's exposed to all this stuff. And this social media, the internet, this shit does not work. Because they can access your phones. They're like, Ma, can I go play Angry Birds or whatever? And then they're in there on YouTube watching
it's like, my 6-year-old goes onto YouTube and he's like, hey, Dad, what's today? Michael Jackson. How you spell Michael Jackson? You know, like, and he's putting that, you know, and I'm looking at him and I'm like, okay, what else? What am I going to find on this YouTube?
Yeah, right? Exactly.
You never know. Everything's on YouTube.
It's disgusting. But, yeah, I'm going to have to, oh, man, there's so many topics from DC's, from anyone who watches Love and Hip Hop. Man, DC's, he's free, he's out of jail, he's back with Yandy. Andre 3000's father, he recently passed away. If you guys are curious to who Little Kim's baby daddy is, Taz, if you just throw that up real quick, because I'm going to just do like a speed round of the hot topics. Malcolm X's daughters are furious with Nicki Minaj for her album cover for Looking Ass Niggas. I guess she has a picture of Malcolm X with him holding a gun, and over it says Looking Ass Niggas. Lamar Odom, he's recently got signed to a Euro team out in Spain. He has a contract for 2 months, which is actually good for him because it will give the American teams a chance to see him put in work for 2 months and see where he is as far as an athlete, and could actually be picked up by an American team. So good for him. And he's also went on record stating that he doesn't want to divorce Chloe, and he will fight for her, and that's his wife. Even if they do get divorced, he loves her. In a way, I hope they do work things out, because I believe in marriage, and once you take that vow, it's very sacred.
See, I like him.
Yeah, I respect him. I respect him. But I seen her twerking a lot with Game over there, and I'm kind of like, I used to be a Game fan. He had that reality show, if you guys watch it on VH1, where him and his wife are trying to work on their marriage, and she's not trusting him as an artist, and the whole threesome thing going on there is just, it's crazy. And I just pray that Chloe stays with Lamar and just helps him out, and, you know, they have their babies, and All right, so we're going to take it to some music, and we have some of the guests in the building. So when we come back, we're going to come back with the guests. And thank y'all again for tuning in and rocking with us and allowing me to have a comfort zone with you guys to open up with some personal things. It means a lot. I love you guys so much. So you already know Pro Talk Radio. Let's go get them.
What we into, who knew we grew into whatever we into, that's too much for your mental, so we snap back that game on point like the stripes on my Gucci backpack. My ladybug, yeah, she cool like that. In them shoes, why you move like that?
You know my lady always on. She know I need it, so she know she could get all that, all that, all that, all that, all that. My lady got me gone. I'm where she already knows. She knows she could get all that, all that, all that.
In the mix with DJ Trap.
You my lady, and that pussy feel like a haven. We could make babies, let's be creative. She say leave them tricks alone, but I'm a skater. I love her like her daddy told her no man would. I got a lot of bad bitches, she the only one good. I get her flowers for nothing. She smiling and blushing. If I don't answer my phone, then we probably fucking, yeah. She love my tattoos, ain't got no room for her name, but I'ma make room. She let her hair down, we have a stare down. She said I'm glad you ate it, wear my cap and gown. Told her I could be your chauffeur, dick like a limo, multiple orgasms, that's my MO. Red bone pretty, I kiss her from my titty to a clitty.
My lady always on. She know I need it, so she know she can get all that, all that, all that, all that, all that. My lady got me gone. I'm where she already knows. She knows she can get all that, all that, all that.
And she came with the same type game, the type of girl giving out the fake cell phone, the name Big Fame. She like catching big things, jewel ship, money clip, phone flip the 6 range. His range, the 6 range, his seen her on the app, spotted her more than once. Ass so fat that you can see her from the front. She spot me like paparazzi, shot me a glance, and that Catwoman stance with the fat booty pants. Hot damn, 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 hot damn, hot damn. What's your name, love? Where you came from? Neck and wrist laced up, very little makeup. The swims at the Reebok gym tone your frame up, a sugar and spice, the only thing that you made up. I tried to play it low key but couldn't keep it down. Asked her to dance and she was like, yo, I'm leaving now. An hour later, Sam's from Jamaica. She sipping Chris straight up, shaking while in the waist up. Scene 2. My fam throwing the jam for Reed is on the stand. Big things is in the plans. The brother Big Moon makes space for me to move in here. Yo, this my man Most, baby, let me introduce. I turn around. You was the same pretty bird who I had priorly observed, trying to play me for the herd. Shocked to sell, she couldn't get it together. I just played along and pretended I never met her. How you feeling? No, I'm fine. My name is Mons, I'm Sharice. I heard so much good about you, it's nice to finally meet. He moved to the booth, reserved for crew especially, and Honey Love ended up sitting directly next to me. I'm type polite, but now I'm looking at her skeptically, cause baby girl got all the right weaponry. Designer fabric, shoes and accessories, chinky eyes, sweet voices on me mentally. We conversated, made her laugh, yeah, you know me, bro. Even though I know the stilo, she wild sweet, yo. I'm about to murk, I say peace to the family. She hop up like, how you gonna leave before you dance with me? Dance with me. She blew my whole head with that dude. I was like, what? I played it low though. I was like, yeah, alright, come on then, let's go. This was mad. This was so sick. I'm telling yo, Honey was so blazing. She was, what? Yo, she looked like Jane Kennedy, word walk. To my mother, man. She was that L, man. She take me to the dance floor and she start whispering to me. Yo, let me apologize for the other night. I know it wasn't right, but baby, you know what it's like. Some brothers don't be coming right. I understand, I'm feeling you. Besides, can I have a dance? Ain't really that original. We laughed about it, traced the arms across my shoulder blades. Ain't playing lovers rock, I got the fold the fingers on the waist. He in my butt up like the Arizona summer song finished, and she whispered, honey, let's exchange numbers. Scene 3. Weeks of dating, late night conversation in the crib, heart racing, trying to be cool and patient. She touched on my eyelids, the room fell silent. She walked away smiling, singing Gregory lyrics like, if I don't, 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 if I don't. Showing me a tan line and a tattoo, playing Sade, sweetest taboo, burning candles. All my other plans got canceled. Man, I smashed it like an Idaho potato. She called me at my jail, come now, I can't say no. Jensen tree trunks, rocking a P-funk, cocking her knees up, champion lover, not ease up. 3 months, she call, I feel I'm running a fever. 6 months, I'm telling her I desperately need her. 9 months, flu-like symptoms of shorty not around. I need more than to knock it down, I'm really trying to lock it down. Midnight, we hook up and go at it. Burn a slogan, let her know, sweetheart, I got to have it. She telling me commitment is something she can't manage. Wake up the next morning, she gone like it was magic. Oh, damn it. This on Harrison, full frantic. My number wasn't answered by my fly Taurus enchantress. Next week, who hit me up? I saw Sharice at the kitty club with some banging ass Asian playing Lay It Down and Lick Me Up. What? Can you believe that? Yeah, I was like, what? Oh man, I was so sick. I was so sick though.
Follow DJ Trap on Instagram.
Alright, what's good, everybody? We're back. I'm so excited. As y'all can see, I have Rey Royale in the building. Thank you so much for coming. Like, oh my God. Because you guys don't understand, like, I remember having him on Money Talks Radio, and I listening to his resume and his story. Like, it was real dope. But to hear him sing was something else. Like, ladies, if y'all get familiar, I know he's on most of y'all Facebook. Get familiar today, because today, y'all gonna be a witness.
They hope that he sings something.
Oh, yes, right? You'll sing for us, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna do a little something for y'all. You know.
See, even when he do, like, yeah, I'm gonna do a little something for y'all. Like, even that voice, that's that baby making voice. But let's talk about your new project before we get into like your history and all that.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
I definitely want to talk about this. It's brand new. This is my baby right here.
I'm excited. It debuted on Valentine's Day, right?
It did.
Word.
I Am R&B. That's the name of the new
Word. Taz, can you work the camera so we can get the zoom ins and stuff? So explain to me this album. Like, what would we expect to hear? What song is most personal to you?
Okay. This album right here is kind of really personal to me, because I think R&B is lost in music right now.
Yes.
I mean, at least the R&B that I came up on, and I feel like I'm bringing that back. You know, back to those days when we listened to Jodeci and Boyz II Men, and just how we had that feeling in our heart, like, yeah, man. You know, now it's just like, it's a killing beat, but this dude, I don't want to listen to what he's saying. You know, there's no love talking. It's really about getting crunk all the time. You know, when dudes do talk about love, it still just don't hit you like, you know, when Silk was singing a love song.
They don't make us believe it.
Yeah, it's, you know, and I really think back that passion is everything. You know, you got to make people feel what you're singing. So, just like on my poster, I said I feel like I'm bringing soul back to R&B. So that's kind of where I'm at. That's where I went with this project. You know, I got a couple up tempos on there. You know, party tracks, but you know.
How does this differ from what we've heard from you in the past?
In the past, I want to say I was stubborn. I really was, because
it's my phone.
I want to say I was stubborn because I pretty much just sang soul records, and this record I kind of opened up a little bit and did more up tempo tracks, and you know, just spreading myself out a little bit, just showing that I can do everything and I can do it better.
Now it's funny how you said, like, you know, the R&B music of now is so different. The other day I put on Pandora to clean my house, and I just put on I put on 90s R&B or something, and it was before that I was listening to like what's now of R&B, and it's
not the same.
I challenge all you guys, even everybody at home, do it. Go on Pandora and put like the R&B music of now, and then take the time to put the 90s station on, and it's man.
You know, because let's be real, like right now it's just like you hear a lot of light voice people like go, you know, they got the little funky things, but back in the day it was like, You know what I'm saying? They hit you with like, come and talk to me. I really want to meet you, girl. I really want to know your name. Oh, come and talk to me. I really want to meet you, girl. I really want to know your name. Oh, yeah, baby.
I'm probably making the most stupidest faces right now.
You know, so
Exactly.
I mean, I'm kind of, you know, I like to make people feel it. You know,
But that's love making music.
Yes,
because you don't have
We
that.
don't have that no
No,
more.
we don't. Like
It's-
LL Cool J, you
and
hear
it's-
that music and the Boys to Men.
Yeah.
And
And it's so funny that everywhere I go, they still want it.
Oh yeah.
They still want it. You know, it's just.
So what would you say is the cause behind us not having that type of music?
Well, I mean, ultimately, the consumer, you guys are the one who drives it. But, you know, there's a machine, and it's what the machine shows you. If the machine shows you that Rihanna can sing or whomever can sing, we're going to believe it. You know what I'm saying? Because of the marketing behind it.
Especially with the younger generation now coming up.
Exactly. I mean, but they know the music. They know that music too, though. Don't get it twisted. They know that music too. But
they don't appreciate
again,
it
it's
the way
not.
we do.
It's not in the forefront. And that's where where I feel like I'm stepping in because I'm a little younger. You know what I'm saying? You know, than the Tank or someone else, the great singers.
Right.
But you know what I mean. So the younger girls can be like, ooh, well, you know. You know, so like he's kind of old. You know what I mean? You know how it is.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
You know, even when I get up there soon, they'll be like, "Oh, Ray can sing, but he's kind of older now." You know, so you got to kind of get in there and do what you do. So that's where I'm at right now, and you know, I'm gonna clear up this I am R&B thing because a lot of people is like, "Oh, this dude think he's R&B."
But not for what you just heard.
When I say that, I feel like I represent real R&B,
Right.
R&B to what it's supposed to be. That's why I say I am R&B. It's not like I'm the king, even though I'm one of the kings of R&B. But I won't say I am the king. So.
I mean, come on. Not for the, I'll say it because if you know what, I dare y'all put somebody in my inbox if y'all think could actually like stand rounds with him because I've seen people out here that sing, but you're on a whole nother level and perfect example. What you just shown us now and your history. A lot of these niggas can't say that they've, you know, done the things you've done. Do you mind sharing a little bit of your resume with them so they know like how real you are?
I came from a group. We were called 617 at first, out of Boston. We got signed. We later changed our name to Metro City. I'm pretty sure everyone's familiar with Keisha Cole. We on her first album, we did the song Superstar with her. You know, superstar, face from a movie screen. Superstar, like the cover of a magazine. You know, I'm just showing off right now, but you know, but yeah, we got signed to Interscope, and you know, that's where I got my feet wet, you know, and just to a lot of artists, just take it serious.
Right. Now, with that whole thing with you guys being signed at Interscope,
Right.
can you explain to them what it took for you guys to even get to that level? Because there's so many people out here trying, but the fact that you've made it to that point.
It took a lot of hard work.
Right.
I mean, we rehearsed like animals. You know what I'm saying? We were to the point where we became robots, basically. It was just 5 to 8 every day. And we were the best at what we did. We were the best at it. We were the best group at that time. You know, and when we got signed, it was kind of like, I don't know if you guys ever watched like The Temptations or, you know, movies like that. You know, when you walk in and you see, they're like, oh, you guys, it kind of happened just like that for us. We kind of walked in, we auditioned for Ron Fair, and he loved it. And he called the rest of his team upstairs, and they loved it. And then that's how
that
pretty
take you
much
mentally, like sitting there and being so young and having that type of experience.
It's what I always wanted to do. It's what I will do.
Did you find that it changed you from who you was
Hey,
before?
you know what? Now, not then. Then I was young and wild and just like I made it. Like, you know what I mean? You never think like you're ever gonna fall. You know what I mean? Once you start going up, you never think you're gonna fall. That's why now, you know, it's funny when I got my like first check, I was just like, yeah, man, You know, it was just that moment, like, yeah,
What'd
I
you
did
buy
it.
with your first check?
Oh my goodness. Listen, I was telling that story just before I came here. I had 2 of everything. I had 2 cell phones. You know what I'm saying? 2 pair of sneakers to wear that day because I just thought I was just. We were staying in a hotel for months, like, you know, because I mean, you were trying to live that rock star life, you know.
Right, exactly.
You know, like, yeah, man, like we those next dudes, and we definitely were. You know, we were on pace to be those guys, but
Do
you know.
mind sharing with us what happened to why you're not to why you're no longer with Interscope?
Well, what had happened was, you know, there was a lot of competition out then. You know, it was like B2K, it was, you know, Ideal. It was a whole bunch of a variety of different groups. And the label at the time was probably confused like most people are confused right now. You know, it wasn't until we went on tour that they really seen how much impact we would have had on society.
Right.
But by then, both of the relationships were kind of exhausted. You know what I mean? It got to a point like, it's kind of like the dude, if I lived next door to you and you know I was a singer, like it gave that feeling to girls like, hey, that cute guy that lives next door and he can just pipe, like, you know, and we were in hoodies, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. Look, regular looking guys, man, and the girls, they loved it. They loved it.
You guys were realistic.
They loved it rather than being, you know, like polished and, you know, more, you know, yeah, we was just raw, and that's one of the things that made the label sign us. You know, Ron Fair felt like we were the modern day OJs, and that was like the illest compliment. You know what I'm saying? And recently, I can't really say what show I was on. This summer, you guys will know, but. So I'm gonna go around. I'm gonna go around it a little bit.
Is this kind of like an exclusive?
Yeah, I was singing on this show, and pretty much the legends. I sung to a legend, and then all the legends gave me the utmost approval, and that in itself, that night changed me. That's when I really felt like Rey Royale arrived. That night. It wasn't in Boston, you know, it wasn't in Prov, it wasn't in the New England area, but that night, those people were designed. Those people were designed to, you know, try to cut me down, you know, but they realized that I was R&B that night.
So with that being said, where should we expect to see you within the next 5 years?
Yeah, no, within the next 5 months, this is gonna be.
Really?
Yeah. So
right.
within the next 5 months, I'll be announcing, you know, the show and what I was on, and also, I have one of my songs "In My Bed," which is on my EP. I Am R&B. Get yours. In My Bed is in a new movie that's coming out. It's called 4 Seasons. It will be on BET. Yeah. So yeah.
I am so proud of you.
Yeah. You know, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work, and you know, have supporters like you who've been around since I started. You seen me when I was just starting, all the way back when I was on Straight from the Streets, and that was like almost 3 years ago. Like, very long time. So so it's like, you know, it's to be here right now means everything.
Now I got a question. Like, with all the success coming at you, like you've been saying, it's hard work. Has there ever come a point where you're just like, I can't handle it. This is too much pressure. There's too much stress. There's so much going on. Like, did you have a breaking moment? That would you ever like face a moment?
I don't think I ever had a breaking moment, but I've had moments where real life hit me.
Right.
You know, it might have been girl issues or something like that, where
kept you going?
Where people don't my music. Right. When I started singing, you know, it lets me know that I should never stop.
No,
you know.
I mean, so I'll defend your face if you ever stop.
So, you know, that I kind of live off of that. Like, the pressures of life can get to you, artists, but if you believe in yourself, and first of all, if you believe in God, you can do anything.
Amen. Amen.
So, with that being said, I'm just happy to be here. I'm just being happy to be promoting my new record. You know, out the gate, it did well. You know, the release party was in Boston.
I'm so impressed, like with your whole image. Honestly, the way you're marketing yourself right now is extremely impressive. No, I don't think anybody is doing it like that. Like, you don't see posters like this. You don't see the quality of it. Like, you're really investing every ounce of it. This isn't a hobby by all means.
And I stress that. I stress that to people that I'm friends with. I would even stress that to someone that I'm not, you know, friendly with, or someone that I just met, just giving advice. Because at the end of the day, it's how you market yourself is where you're gonna go.
Yes.
You know,
absolutely, I agree.
You know, you can have 100 songs on a CD or on a little iPad or, you know, whatever. But if you're not promoting yourself, and if you're not putting yourself out there, and I believe if you think of yourself as a local artist, then you will act like a local artist. And I don't think of myself as a local artist at all. As you can see, I went through the whole stage of trying to find my image and trying to find. I always knew who I was, but just trying to find what sticks, and and my fan base is women,
right?
So it was always a task to find that image that the ladies would love. And I have to say, this particular record, the ladies love the cover. They love the poster. They just love it, you know. And I tried to give my fans something that they could take home and you know, and remember the experience. Like when at my party just recently, like it was, you know, and I charged everybody $5 that night, nothing, which is the regular. It's not the regular CD price, but I wanted them to feel that. I wanted them to feel good, like, oh, wow, like this, you know, this dude is really, really down to earth, and he really cares about his fans, because I do. I love all my supporters, every last one of you. I love, because without you guys, I'm nothing, you know. And when artists realize that, they will get further, you know, and they'll start to grow even more. I mean, my fan base has grown so much over the past few years that it's just crazy. Even the people, you know, the little ones that just look at you on Facebook and they don't comment.
Yeah, but you know,
and they'll see you out and be like, oh my God, that's Ray. Like, you know.
At the club, they're like ducking
it was funny. Like I was kind of having like a daddy day with my son, and we were out today, and you know, it was funny because he never, you know, he's not around that much, like, you know, to see me in that light, you know. So to see like a fan, like, oh my God, you're Rey Royale, hi. Was funny to me, for him to see, like, you know, a lot of people know daddy in that way.
But at least you pay attention to your fans. There are some that just will walk by with a snotty attitude.
Oh no, like I shake every hand, give every hug, sign everything. Listen,
they say karma comes back in a good way if you are good to people.
You have to be in this business, and again, your fans are the ones who stand by you.
Absolutely.
You know, through it all, you know, and I looked to their opinion. I want to know their opinion about things. You know, if some of you do have me on Facebook, and if you don't, Rey Royale Music, you know, Instagram, on Facebook, Twitter, all that. But you'll find that I'm always interacting with my fans. Like, hey, what do you think? What do you think the next single should be? You know, I do things like that, so my fans could feel like they're a part of it, you know. So
that's a beautiful thing. I'm glad you said it like that, because I say it all the time to the viewers, like, they truly mean a lot to me. And it, like, honestly, if it wasn't for them to tune in to watch it, I wouldn't have the motivation to continue. But you just make it sound so much better than I do. So whatever you just said,
sound easy. Like, I'm listening to it, I'm like, how am I gonna put that in my business?
You know what? It's just a lot of, like, a friend of mine, she always joked, like, Ray, you're always so camera ready.
You are.
And I laugh because I was 15, 16, 17 years old, like, in my room, like, in the mirror, interviewing myself, doing all this stuff. So getting ready for, so when I was on you remember when Keisha Cole had a reality TV show, The Way It Is? Yeah, so when we were on there, the guy who was actually filming it, the camera guy, was like, "You are the best unprofessional guy I've ever seen in my life do this." And I was like, "Whoa." That was like, really? Like, really? Why? Like, he's just like, "You're a natural, dude. Like, this is what you were born to do." And that was something that really stuck with me. And then, like, I don't know if you guys are familiar with Sean Garrett. He's like one of the illest writers, you know, of this generation. Mm-hmm. He's written for Beyonce, everybody, you know, everybody. We were in the studio in Atlanta with him, and he basically said, you know, this is what a little bit before Rey Royale. He says, when you come out of your shell, you're gonna be one of the illest songwriters ever. And I just kept those words and kept those motivations and just kept it going. And just, I love what I do. Maybe that's why. Like, it's not work.
Oh, I can listen to you all day because it's really, it's inspirational.
From him speaking to like his music, and I love, like, I interpret everything you're saying. I interpret it as a being a personality, and I'm like, I can so identify with you because it's people will sit here and compliment you and like you're your biggest critic. And you just, those things, they stick, they stay. Every compliment, every critique, it stays. And for you to even walk in here, like, you give that vibe of, like, you're somebody. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you make heads turn. The way you carry yourself, the way you enter, it's your aura. It's everything about you. Whether
his aura is really, I can, strong. Yeah, very strong.
So it's like,
I appreciate that. I do.
You're phenomenal.
It's a blessing. It definitely is a blessing. You know, God gave me this voice for a reason and just to do what I do best. And I mean, and that's what I always say. If you ever watch me on camera, I always say I'm doing what I do best, and that's entertain, because that's what I'm here for. That's what God put me here for.
I got a question. It's kind of selfish, but okay, right? So you know how you said you got your fans and all that, and you cater to them. Since I'm truly a fan, I'm a true fan. When you have that breaking news, could you come on here and break it?
Of course. Oh, you got that. You got that.
I love it.
Of course.
Thank you.
Of course. Of course. I will come here first, and we will let the cat out the bag. What it's going to be.
Grab the Moet bottles and everything, and we can do it real formal. However, like, we can represent the I Am R&B thing. Like, ladies will all get to. Well, let's make this a special event, not just at the table interview.
It's gonna be. We making it a special event right now. I mean, y'all got everything out. You know, this is beautiful right here. You know, most of the time, which I really love about this record right here, because, you know, when people look at it, they're not just like. You know, because most of the time somebody picks it up and
exactly.
You know, even the people that don't know about me, you know, when I was, you know, saying, hey, they were looked at it like,
exactly.
You know, like, oh, okay, this dude's serious type vibes, and that's.
But when you look at the cover, it's breathtaking. It's like, okay, you know, let me listen to it.
And it attracts.
I kind of went for like the Rat Pack image. You know, I love that vibe. It just, you know when Jay-Z and all them, they put on their tuxes and they just, you know, like, I respect that. I respect when, you know, when guys from you know, if you want to say the hood, the street, whatever you want to say, can clean up like that and look good when they do it.
Thing,
you know, so
and it's not for court, so it's like even more
exactly.
Sexy.
So that was just this album right here is the beginning for me.
Can you bless us with a song? Because we have another artist that came from Canada.
Sure.
So I got to get them in, but I don't want you to leave without getting, like, I want a full song, not a sample. Like, whatever you, just go.
Romantic.
Romantic. Okay.
Oh my God.
Let's see. I'm gonna just flip it over. Okay. You ready?
Yeah, Dad, zoom in on him. This is all him.
So, she said something in the love realm, so I'll keep it in the love realm. So, the name of this song is called Love of My Life. It's one of those songs. So, we'll just see. I can't explain, but I try to make you understand how much I care for you and why I do all that I can. 'cause you mean the world to me. Oh, 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 there ain't a second that goes by that I don't think of you. There ain't no place on earth I'd rather be than with you. 'Cause you are the love of my life, the love of my life. I can't imagine being without you. That's why I spend all my time with you. When we're together, it's the things you do that makes me love you. There's not a night that I sleep and don't dream about the love you give to me. I can honestly say you're my everything. Girl, you are the love of my life. You turn my darkness to light. I cherish you for the rest of my life. Oh, baby, you are. Oh, baby, you are.
Oh my God, I love you. That was absolutely beautiful. Beautiful.
Loved it.
Oh
Yes,
my God. Oh my God.
Now, was that song written for somebody?
You know how many girls?
They all are. They all are. I mean, I wrote the majority of the songs. I'm gonna pack all the songs on the album, so.
I'm putting this on Facebook right now.
That was amazing.
Yeah, I mean,
That was just,
but
it was sexy. Like
some of my favorite songs on the record. Obviously, my first single was "Sex Drive." That is like one of. Yeah, everybody gets, the girls get ratchet when that song comes on. She got a high sex drive, just like me. And then, one night stand. Let's talk about having a one night stand with somebody. So, one night stand. All I want is one night. I'ma put it on you in my bed. You're looking so good to me in those tight Cavalli jeans. Baby, ooh, your body is so right. Wow. Runaway. Runaway is,
I feel like an asshole because I have other guests, but I'm like, don't stop.
Take it slow, Then Ocean, that's my favorite. That's my personal favorite on the record.
Go ahead.
I'ma dive in ya, dive in ya. I'm gonna dive in your ocean. I'm gonna dive in ya, dive in ya. I'm gonna dive in your ocean. I'm about to go to sea. You can call me Sailor Man. I wanna drown in your water. Don't want a soul to rescue me. Judging by the waves, it's looking like I died. Now that I got this view, I don't care if I capsize. Here comes the storm. I got my life jacket on. It's gonna rain for hours, but I'm a survivor, yeah.
My freaking God.
Girl, I'm nearly about to drown from inhaling your water. Girl, it's getting serious. Don't want you to hold back now. Ooh, I feel your wave. It's feeling like a cyclone. Now that I tasted this water, I don't care if I drown. Oh,
my God. See, now if you was in a relationship with him, I could never ever be mad at you. If you got to a point and you just came in like, baby, this singer.
Why are you saying that you could sing her to sleep every night?
Oh, I was just I actually was gonna say, forget my meditation music. I'm gonna put his, and I'm gonna be.
I'm sorry. My God. Wow.
Yes, yes.
Great.
The women trouble you must have. My God. Because whether you have somebody and then they got to share this talent. Yeah. That's something that, you want your man to do with you at home. And then imagine sitting there watching your man on stage singing and you see all these ratchet ass bitches. And you're like, watch, I'm going to see that bitch after you. I'm going to check you next. Like,
But I always look at it. This is what I always say at my shows, because for some of the fellas that get upset over me, they don't like me.
Now
They don't like me at all. But I always say, fellas, I'm setting you up, man. I'm setting you up for the night. You're gonna get something good when you go home.
I'm helping you out.
And for the ladies, I mean, if you're involved with a singer, he's not going home with whomever he brings on the stage. I mean, it would take a lot to be with me, believe it, because I bring girls on the stage and I do things that
I think I seen a video clip of you singing to a girl on stage.
Yeah, that's always gonna happen. I do the roses thing. Like I do a lot of stuff. I try to
get stuck with a girl that thinks it's really serious. Like the way he looked at me though when he hit that note, I know it's real.
I don't. They don't really respond right away. They don't really respond right away. They wait till the next day. Like they'll find me on Facebook and be like,
and we had that moment.
Like you were incredible. Like you know how that is.
Right now, before we end this, is there any can you let us know where can we get your music? Where can we expect to see you next? Where can we go to check you out for a live performance?
Okay. We're about to run that down. Okay, go ahead. Let's start with where you can find me. You can always find me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Search Rey Royale. Twitter and Instagram, Rey Royale Music. That's MUZIK with the K, instead of like the regular music. Yeah, you can find. And I Am R&B is officially right as of now. It's not digital, so it's hard copies only. So to those that want a copy, reach out to me. Get at me on Facebook or Twitter or whatever.
Like that.
I look. It's only 250 copies of this.
Right.
So yeah. So you guys are you guys yeah exactly. So for the people that have this actual one, when I really release this again, it's not gonna have some of the songs on there. Like it's not gonna have Man of Steel. It's not gonna have Make You Mine. It's not gonna have Make Love. It's not gonna have a couple of songs on there. So to everyone that has this and has their autographed CD,
can you
and
autograph mine?
of course.
Can you do it now so like this can go down like in here? Because I'm gonna save these. I'm actually gonna give you a copy of the show too.
Oh, this is gonna be dope. This is gonna be
especially
dope.
5 months from now, the way he souped that all that up, I'm like, oh my God, what's gonna happen? Please, I'll give you my government and my stage name.
Okay. Go ahead.
All right, my phone number is.
I love it. Okay.
Right, well, you could do Protege.
Mm-hmm.
And then you could do the poster as Chrissy.
See, I'm bad with spelling. You're gonna have to.
PROTEGE.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can put I love you.
Don't fret. I'll really put that.
She's gonna be in bed later, being like, yeah. Who? Huh?
Tazoo? No.
See, I don't want to get in trouble. Hey.
Please.
No. I'm just saying, I know how it is. Oh, of
so I'm
course.
gonna hang this up by my
office. Of course. Oh my goodness.
This one, yeah, because my bedroom is no longer like my bedroom.
No, it's
gonna
be your bedroom right there.
And this one you can put I love you. It's okay.
Oh. I'll see. Here it is.
I hit you up later tomorrow on Facebook like, hey, so yes. Oh my God, I'm so thankful. Thank you.
No, I'm so thankful. You guys mean so much to me. You guys mean so much to me. It was a pleasure coming here. I was like hoping that I got here on time. Just to come and vibe out with you guys, and I will be back soon to vibe out with you guys even more.
Yes, you will.
I definitely appreciate it. After the show, I'll wait around for a minute. After the show, I like to get a picture with you guys, just so we can update it to Facebook, our social networks, and just let everybody know. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks for having me. I appreciate you guys.
One of his songs where we get Show Skrilla and them on. All right, so we're gonna take it up. Can you actually? What song is it? I'm gonna let you do that, so you could sign off and.
Yeah. So I mean, we're gonna keep it upbeat. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna do Put that Sex Drive on. That's track 1. Sex Drive. Yes.
Word. So, ladies, enjoy the Sex Drive. Mine right now is on cruise control. But go ahead, enjoy this track, and we'll be right back with Show Skrilla, the Canadian rapper representing Haiti. So you already know, Pro Talk Radio. Let's go get them.
The way she puts it on me got me losing my mind. This girl's so fine, that perfect Coke bottle shape got my temperature rising and lasting for her life. That girl is so dangerous, so dangerous. She knows just what she has to me. Just like me, she just got to my spot. Her eyes and lips, her thighs already got me high. She bent over my bed, then I grabbed her head, and she screamed to me, "Rain, beat it up." Dangerous. She's so dangerous. Just like me. Let me start your engine, rev up the sex drive. Here's an idea, give me some headlights. She grabbed it and shift automatically. She bad as me, I'ma beat it good, but that's through agony. Her ex made a left, way below the speed limit. I make hard rights, drifting when I'm deep in it. What's love? Hit the clutch, it's a lust thing. Horsepower like 100 Mustangs. Just
you follow my lead. You got fantasies, but I could help you live out your dreams. Make them reality. Welcome to the real world. And I don't need a Barbie doll, I need a real girl. All these bright lights, you caught up in the hype. I'll put it right down the middle, call it a strike. Home run, that's a going goner. And I ain't trying to put you on, I'm trying to put it on ya. I'm that guy your mama used to warn ya, cause I'll be running through your mind. And trust me, sweetie, I ain't cutting corners. I keep it moving, I'm fast lane, no time for traffic. I need a shorty that could keep up, Danica Patrick. Dead the games, mama, put it in a casket. I'm trying to leave your imprint on the mattress. And we can make it pop, sweetie, I ain't new to this. So baby, get on top, I'm under the influence. Yeah.
Y'all good?
Oh yeah. On some bum juice.
We good? I good. Marvin, Taz, because I can't see myself, so I'm like.
That's it. Go ahead. Real.
We on? Wait, alright, there we go. What's good, everybody? Welcome back. We are now here with Show Skrilla.
To the Skrilla Skrills, boy.
Guy Legacy.
Guy Legacy the shit.
And No Soul Entertainment.
Yeah, I already know. No, so...
As you could tell, like, this is gonna be a dope interview. Like, I'm already excited. Like, I wish I was, like, sipping too. Like, I just want to hurry up and get to it.
Yo,
so
get her a cup, yo. Somebody get her a cup. Make a wish come true.
I ain't going front. Like, I hit her up on the book and she yesterday. Remember I told you about that shit?
Yeah.
I was like, wait, I ain't gonna put no hints.
Don't pour it, don't waste it all.
What you sipping on? You feel me?
He said, don't waste it all.
Because you gotta do an interview.
I dig it.
But April, what is it? April 7th, we'll be back.
Yeah, y'all got to.
Because you know this was a surprise. You know, like,
this is a surprise. Like, I want you guys for the whole 2 hours, not like at the end of the show. We gotta do this real quick. I want you guys here. We're gonna do the hot topics together. He's about to go find out. I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let this shit go until I can.
We got 2 hours. We got at least an hour. Let's take it out.
All right, so let's let everybody know. Yeah, go ahead.
Before, like, can I cuss or I gotta watch my language?
Nigga, you can say whatever the fuck you want to.
Bring it on. Let's do this.
All right, so I'm so impressed with the fact that the link is www.musicfiend.com.
Don't forget that shit, yo. Put that shit in your memory bank.
So,
man.
you came from Canada?
Today.
Today?
I picked up my man, Guy Legacy, my man, No Soul, for your show. Just for your show, we came today.
Now, what time did you guys leave? Where are you coming from? Where in Canada? Like
I saw like that lady in the Cox commercial.
What? I got a song like that.
Oh, okay.
We came from the United States.
All right. So you drove this morning?
From Montreal. I came this
morning.
Montreal.
To come to Pro Talk Radio.
13 hours to go to Montreal.
Did y'all hear that? He came from Montreal this morning to appear on Pro Talk Radio.
But let me clear something up. I'm from Boston.
Right. But he traveled from Canada.
You know what I'm saying? But I do some business out there in Montreal, so I do my thing. But real quick, I want to give a shout out to the Outlaws. I want to give a shout out to the Machiavelli, Tupac. You know what I'm saying? I want to give a shout out to Zaire Malik.
You
know what I'm saying? I want to give a shout out to MC's Pice. You know what I'm saying? I want to give a shout out to Yusef Bunchy Sakor. I want to give a shout out to ORBG, P.A.I.D. The Click. I want to give a shout out to, of course, Do You Entertainment, Young X, Guy Brown, aka Els. I want to give a shout out to Thundercats. I want to give a shout out to Large Minds. I want to give a shout out to who else? Junie and Patrick, and the list goes on. I'm sorry if I forgot everybody, because there's a lot of y'all, you know what I'm saying? The solo album is coming out.
Word.
The P.A.I.D album is coming out. We're doing work. We're going to be in Atlanta. What is it, March 22nd? You know what I'm saying? Jay Paul, shutting it down.
So you going on tour?
Yeah, man. I'm doing whatever it takes to do whatever it got to do.
I can see, because you came from Montreal this morning to come to Pro Talk Radio.
I don't give a
That is,
we on it, yo.
That is amazing. Like, not for nothing, I've had so many different types
Hold
of
up,
guests.
War Child, you know what I'm saying? I ain't forget you.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
I ain't forget you, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I ain't forget you, my boy. You know what I'm saying?
Like, they gonna hate from the back.
All day anyways. Boston all day, you know what I'm saying? We in the house, you know what I'm saying? I hope we get our music played.
Oh, hell yeah. You guys are going to be on a rotation.
You know what I'm saying? We're going to get P.A.I.D on the board, on the line. We're going to get the Outlaws back in here. We're going to get Zaire Malik back in here. Shout out to Big Sight.
That's going to be a big show.
Back, baby.
Yeah.
Back. I don't give a fuck. We back live in effect, man.
Yep. That's what's up.
Thank you for having me here too, man. Thank you, man.
It's a pleasure. It's my pleasure.
Right?
What up?
Let me let her viewers know, right? How me and my dude bum rushed this shit to Canada.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? He came from Canada. We bum rushed it. You know what I'm saying? We got this tour popping up or whatever. So we're just like, hold on, like, how we gonna get the time in for pro? We heard my dude was coming down. I'm like, oh, come on, let's go.
On it.
Bro? Like, it's
Yo,
our
Pro.
time. You know what I mean? That's why I said we coming back.
Yo, why you took all this time to get us on?
Right?
To honestly God truth, I book shows like a month or two in advance. So for him to get on the April as quick as he did, that's actually a good thing, because you should see my inbox and my text messages. Like, April is almost done. Like, right now I'm working on the next month.
You should take a sip though.
I did.
Yeah. You feel what I'm saying?
You
take a sip of that shit. You feel me? You slowing down.
I'm sorry. It's always like, it's the first come first. No.
Nah, she got love for me, man.
Exactly.
That's all, whatever pro
Like, you know I got your back like crazy.
I can't wait.
Oh, can I give another shout out, man? Matula Shakur, shout out. You know what I'm saying? No, Matula Shakur.
Oh, I thought it was Tupac.
Nah, man, that's a Fia Shakur. You know what I'm saying? Nah, man, this is real hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Like, we bringing it back. You know what I'm saying? Like, we here, man. P.A.I.D, ORBG, War Child, Show Skrilla, No Soul Guy Legacy.
You definitely forgot nobody.
Last Word. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be there in Atlanta, Georgia. You know what I'm saying? Like,
word. Now, just off the strength of like just being here and just letting y'all go in at the table right now, I can imagine when it's like watching you guys on stage. Like when you guys are really feeling it and y'all got the beat in your body to go with it. Like, let's clear it.
I'm not a rapper.
What are you? What do you do?
I don't know. What do I do?
He's a businessman. He set up things and make moves happen.
I mean, that's it.
I'm not gonna be a rapper no more like that. I'm gonna be a businessman. I'm an A&R type dude.
All right.
Y'all laughing, but it's for real.
No, it's the way you say it.
Y'all gonna laugh at me. I'm gonna keep it 100. Like, I'm so much of a fan of the music. Like, you asked me a question, what I do. All right. You already know last year.
Put the mic closer to y'all.
You know what I'm saying? You already know last year all the backlash and what you want to call it, the blackballing that happened in those social
Yo, man, and I was a part of all that with you. Like, I witnessed it, and that was let me just go for the record for any of you guys that take my word for it. Whatever had gone down the time that I met you at that Puffer Belly's Coke Boys thing, he had absolutely not a motherfucking thing to do with it. That was all on Barbara Williams' hands.
Let's put that out there. Like, and then everybody want to say that we No Soul was trying to slap people and. Padrino,
that wasn't true.
Padrino
that wasn't true.
Me. Padrino,
fuck Padrino.
Shout out Coke
you
Boy.
like him, I don't like him. Fuck Padrino. And Hella Smoke. And Up North, for all that matter.
Oh,
but,
shit.
yes. No, it's cool.
That.
It's cool. You can like them. I don't have to.
I mean, yeah, you're right. But my fault. But at the end of the day, you know, I had to, you know what I'm saying? Like the mixtape I'm about to drop called Redemption. You know what I'm saying? I had to.
Is he on it?
Yeah, of course.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? Like, anybody that you see me with, that's who I'm with. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
whatever I do, that's my family. We all eat. You know what I'm saying?
I dig it.
Anybody that know that, you know what I'm saying, on a personal basis, like all the people I manage, I got artists in Georgia, I got artists in Cali, I got artists in Texas, I got producers in Dominican.
And you do make moves move. Because for a while when you was trying to help me out, come out with branding myself and everything, when you were like, yo, I can get you this, I can get you that, I was kind of like, I don't know, because everybody's trying to sell me a dream. No, because the game is
no, the game's saturated. You can't really blame her for that because you gotta understand something, Pete, right?
Thank you.
Like so many people I deal with now, like I'm not gonna put your name out there, but personally, last night, you know what I'm saying? Somebody hit me up, was like on a book like $25. I mean, the shit costs. I mean, at any given day, I could just charge whatever. Right. If I fuck with you, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you, you know what I'm saying, the lowest amount, but I gotta be paid. Right. So nigga hit me up last night. I'm seeing him grinding hard. He grinding hard. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I give him the lowest rate we got. I'm like, yo, you know what? Just because I respect how you grinding.
Right.
Boom.
And it's on their respective.
Yes, you speak more.
They don't diss what you be doing. Like, how come I got do this or whatever?
Nah, this nigga try to pay me $12.50, bro. Give me a deposit of $12.50 like I need his
I can picture him sitting there with dominoes right now.
Domino motherfucker, what's happening?
Real, right? Like I'm saying, like honesty. I mean, he's honest because you know, I dig it.
Honesty.
Oh my gosh, drinking me hot flashes.
I'm gonna keep it on it. I can't just sit there and take all the credit because shout out to DJ Ahmed, you know what I'm saying? The fucking shout out Thief at Night, shout out Lennon Breckis, you know what I'm saying? IMG, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Guy. But without him I wouldn't be here, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Skrilla, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's a lot of people that's like really like, you know what I'm saying? Come on, bro, you already know.
I know. I'm not laughing.
You taking this as a joke?
No, I'm not taking this.
Hold up. Yo, shout out to Zuck Bosco. Shout out to Zuck Bosco. I didn't forget you, homie.
Word. All right, so let's get to you and your music. What's popping with you? Explain P.A.I.D. What's P.A.I.D?
Oh, P.A.I.D stands for Partners Affiliated in Development Dollars. You know what I'm saying? It's like basically like a organization, a movement. Like we do clothing, we do music, we do everything you want. You know what I'm saying? Promotion. And like let's say, especially off the clothing, let's say make money off the clothing, we try to give like a proceed to some type of charity.
Oh, that's
like
really nice.
Right?
But the thing that's funny about it, trying to give money to charity is not as easy as you think.
No, sir.
Seriously?
Why, what have you experienced?
Because they ask for like a minimum. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
You have to give a minimum. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
That's bullshit.
Yeah, you have to give like 10,000 or something like that.
Is that in Canada?
Well, a lot of places, but especially in Canada, you know what I'm saying? Because I try to do stuff for like Cancer Society, things for like you know, kids with like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, you gotta talk on the mic.
Oh, sorry. You know, like kids with like kids that are underprivileged, you know, and in poverty and stuff like that.
Dope.
And just try to give money back. It costs you money. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind about giving the money, but it's like sometimes it seems like greedy on their part.
Yeah,
you know?
man.
So if you're trying to help somebody, why you got it? Why is there has to be a price on it?
And I was just gonna say, if you only want to give $10, you give $10. That's $10. Yeah, you give what you want.
Exactly.
But to them, it's like because you have to give a minimum amount.
Right.
You know, because it's like me. It's like I'm not saying I've come from the roughest part of town. I'm not saying I've experienced the worst thing in life, but I've experienced some stuff in life. You know what I'm saying? Right. And like that's molded me into a person, the man I am today. And I've seen other people struggle. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I've seen like life is not easy. You know what I'm saying? And like there's some real people, there's some fake people, and there's some people that are not in tune with reality.
Exactly.
But life is not easy. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I know like family wise, when you consider people family, you take care of family, you help family. You know what I'm saying? So like people that listen to me and that support my cause or that want to buy my music or my clothes, anything like that. It doesn't even matter. Want to wear my T-shirt, Real Hustlers Get P.A.I.D, anything like that.
You have the most
you know
perfect teeth I've ever seen in my life. Go ahead.
Yo, no braces.
And the radio station switch.
Look, I'm listening to him, but I'm like captivated by his mouth, and I'm just like, wow, he has like the nicest teeth I've ever seen.
Thanks, Mom.
I can't wait till y'all get married because we love his teeth.
We gonna toast over some Hennessy too, yo. We gonna toast over some Hennessy.
All that's being said, is that within your album? Can we expect all that?
Well, yeah, but my album, I'll tell you something. My album is like it's like my album is comprised of a lot of things. You know, I got like conscious stuff, like even in my music, I got conscious stuff, street stuff. I'm versatile. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I talk a lot.
Is there a different flavor of hip hop
Well, the thing is, yes and no. You know what I'm saying? Because in Canada, I'm not trying to diss Canada or anything like that. Because I'm from Boston. You know what I'm saying? I was raised in Boston. I spent all my time in Boston. I've been in Canada for like 6 years or whatever. You know, I got certain obligations over there, so I'm in Canada. I'm in Montreal. But in Canada, yeah, the hip hop is different, but like they try to find the sound like everybody else tries to find. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to say like they're like the United States or they're like this country. They're trying to find their own sound. You know what I'm saying? But it's different because there's not a lot of support in certain places in Canada for hip hop. Yep. You know what I'm saying? There's not a lot of support. It's like let's say like in Toronto there's more support than there is in Montreal. Let's say in this part of the state or province as they call it, there's more like support than this part. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not
why do you think that is?
The geographics is big over there, but there's not as many people over there as there is here. You know what I mean? So like, let's say in Canada there's maybe 35 million people. And in California there's like 45 million. You know what I'm saying? Just in California, you know what I'm saying? So like, it's like they're just trying to find their sound, but there's talent out there. You know what I'm saying?
What would you say, like, as far as sound goes, like, from the American hip hop music to the Canadian hip hop music? Is there, could I listen to a Canadian track and not tell if that was American made or not?
It depends, yo, if you're listening to me. But I'm not Canadian, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? If you're listening to me, yo.
Look, you're working like, yo, damn, she better listen.
It is what it is, yo.
Look at that.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but there's a difference. It depends who you listen to. There's a difference. There's some people out there with talent. I'm not gonna name no names. I'm just gonna say one name over there. Rest in peace to Bad News Brown. You know what I'm saying?
Rest in peace, love.
When I came over there to Montreal, this dude showed me love. You know what I'm saying? He was basically big over there. You know what I'm saying? He was feeling what I was doing and he showed me love, so I'm gonna show him love today. He's not here today. It's been like about 3-4 years. He's gone. Rest in peace. You know what I'm saying?
And shout out to his family.
Yeah, shout out to your family, man. You know what I'm saying? You was a talented individual, but other than that, yo, like there's talent out there. You know what I'm saying?
So do you incorporate the Canadian side of it, the Boston?
Nah, Boston 617. Show to the Skrilla Skrills, man. The kid with the Boston cap, man.
From Boston.
Boston, man. You know what I'm saying? Like me, because my life experience is Boston.
And everything.
It's Boston and other parts of the United States. You know what I'm saying?
They needed a Boston nigga to vote Brighton. Yeah, they need a bright nigga to vote. But again, like, oh shit, this nigga put in work. We're gonna
but there's some cats. There's some cats over there in Montreal. They put in their work in many other ways. You know, like my man Carlito's Way, man. Shout out to you, man. Free. You get free next month or whatever, man. Can't wait to see you. You know what I'm saying? K, you know what I'm saying? Kelvis. Old dog, you know what I'm saying?
You know mad fucking people.
Yo, I know mad.
Wow, he over there rapping.
And this is not even just in Canada. It's just around the place. I used to play football. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, word.
I used to play football, so I know a lot of cats from a lot of different
areas. And you know what's
areas.
funny? You remind me so much of Justin Tuck.
I hope he's good. Oh yeah, Justin Tuck for the Giants. But I'm a Patriots fan though.
Oh, why y'all get
threes up? Put the threes up. I'm a Giant.
You got
I'm not a Giants fan.
You don't know.
I am not a Giants fan.
You don't know.
She's like, yo, get him off the show.
He's a Patriots. He went from looking like Justin, because you know me, my biggest fear in life is for anybody from the Patriots to gain us, to gain whether it's Tuck, to gain whether it's Hakeem Nicks, for any of our niggas
them on
over
free
to
agency,
that side.
yo.
So to have somebody look like Justin Tuck that I admire so much, to
and he trying to come to the Patriots. He trying to
He's trying
to come to the Patriots.
No, he's not.
He's just under contract. Yo, yeah, but that franchise tag don't last for long, man. He'll be over in New England in a minute.
No, but not even that towel boy.
It don't matter. Bill Belichick does what he does, yo.
Right.
He does what he does. Yo, but anyways, yo. But can we get some of my music played? You know, what I'm saying? Like, let people hear what we do.
Can you explain what we're gonna listen to?
Well, it's a variety of things. You know what I'm saying? Like the first CD The first CD is like it's like more street and everything.
Hey, did he
like,
say time or did he say for us to like?
Okay,
right.
perfect.
What number?
He said perfect.
So the first track on the first CD is called Bean City. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
It's like
Here
the
we
Boston
go.
anthem to me. You know what I'm saying? Other people might not agree, but I think this song is dirty.
I need to clear the air.
Clear the air, man.
I'm so fucking amped. I feel like a groupie right now.
Yeah, amp. Clear it, man.
Oh, to be on the show.
Yeah.
To be on the show.
Being real, you ain't.
Yo, I think Pro is beautiful as hell, man. Damn, yo. For real.
I feel like I'm in front of greatness, and this is real. Like, I mean, I ain't seen you in a grip, and
you talking about me?
Yeah, I'm talking about you. And
Wow.
Yo, don't me some more Hennessy in that cup, man.
I'm not me. How am I mean?
Because I got a 48-hour wait period where I return your phone call. I really do.
Right.
And I do guarantee for those people I'm working with, I had to stop. I had to shut down the floodgates because too many people coming in. But 48 hours within your request, that's what you need probably to do from now on. But
but y'all don't understand like once these cameras go off. And once like I'm home from work in the group home, and
it's hard, man.
Everybody.
I'm not being mean to everybody. How am I being mean to everybody?
What makes you different from all these females?
From all these other females, what makes me different? Because I am me. I'm an independent, a bold woman. I am outspoken. I'm nothing about business. And these bitches can never even be half of me.
No. I like that.
Thank you.
But even if you don't,
what makes
what makes you a good person to a good person?
What makes me a good person?
Yeah, because my man got legacy. He a good dude, man.
Yeah.
All right. What makes me a good person to a good person?
You would hurt me.
I wouldn't hurt you unless you hurt anything from my home front.
I like what you're doing.
Thank you. Now, do you really want me to answer your question?
I'm spoiling you too much.
You
I'm
spoil me?
Good.
Yeah.
Good guy. Everybody knows. Thank you.
Wait, are you asking me a real question though? I'm not laughing at you.
We laughing with you, homie.
Laughing with you.
You feel me?
Do you really think I'm being mean to you?
Because he said you're being mean to me.
Nah, we laughing with you.
Everybody defending me. Because
she ain't defending you.
No.
Wow. You gonna diss me like that? Listen, I respect.
What is going on right now?
He putting you on the spot, yo.
Let me tell you something.
He putting you on the spot right now, yo.
I dig
I
it.
just look black. Anyway, you know what?
I'm gonna give y'all the copy of the show.
You know what? Do my favor.
No, I want to answer your question to why I'm a good person. Because I don't want you to think I'm being mean to you. Because that's not who I am.
What was your question anyway, yo?
He doesn't even know anymore.
Can I honestly answer the question?
Yeah, answer a good question.
I swear, I can answer that question.
I mean the question.
I can answer that question, bro.
Thank you. I am.
You already know you're my partner. I love you to death. You're my brother from another mother and shit, right? I'm gonna keep it honey. Like how I know she's a good person because when everybody turn their fucking back on me and shit, right? You know what I'm saying? And people would all blaspheme me and shit. You know what I'm saying? She stepped up to the plate, bro. So at the end of the day,
that's crazy. What?
Yeah. You already know, right? You know what I'm saying? But on some real G shit, like she stepped up to the plate, so it's just like, yo, wherever we at, whatever we doing and shit, I mean, this is real when I say it. I mean, I would enjoy for her, like, she questioned, like, how we are in performance. I mean, whenever she's ready, I mean, everything on us, we'll bring you out, wherever we
Thank
at.
you. I would absolutely love to. And it was my pleasure holding you down because I when everybody else was on, I wasn't. And you so authentic to me, so I was just like, I got you.
Magazines and shit, like,
I'm saying.
That's
good.
That's
to be
good.
on that Miley Cyrus shit,
That's
any
good.
type of attention is good attention. And I got to see them perform because when I was hosting the Coke Boy show at Puffer Bellies, I got to introduce them and I was starting to speak my Haitian Creole thing and they came up there. They were actually in the back with me while I was shooting some like little video clips and all that. So that's when I first got to meet y'all. And then it's been a wrap from
let's
then.
clear the air. It was no drama. Everybody want to come at me and keep asking me these questions about a YouTube video. It was no fight. Well, somebody ran up on me, but you know what I'm saying? That's neither here or there. That's the gypsy.
What YouTube video is this? Because we can pull and convert.
I mean, now I'm just saying. I mean, somebody sent me a YouTube video of that shit. Like, you already know what I'm talking about.
Oh, with that night? heard it was supposed to be Raw, cause I was dating Raw a while ago, Barbara Williams' son, and then I showed up there with somebody else. And he had caught feelings or whatever, and I guess a lot of people were saying that he was out there saying he was gonna pull out a gun, and there was all kinds of beef and drama, and that he was getting pulled out the thing. Like, I don't.
Let me apologize, cause check this out. Everybody sitting up there, we can swear on this bitch, right?
Yeah.
Everybody sitting up there sucking on her tit. Still letting the bitch wrong, y'all. Still like giving her, and yo, I'm gonna keep it 100, you know what I'm saying? I'm in the streets, I'm hood, you know what I'm saying? Fuck this shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all still fucking with the gypsies and shit, but then won't question us and shit. You know what I'm saying? You already see what we doing. I got this promotional tour popping by myself. Shout out to IMG, Atlantic Records, official shit. She all made me pay a whole bunch of shit for some Universal shit. I'm
Fuck
booking
her.
shows.
Fuck her.
But what I'm saying is, I'm booking shows. Like, supposedly I booked 6 shows. I was supposed to get like $1,000. I mean, I got, what I thought was supposed to be like some lock and key shit to open up like Paradise. Man, I got a credit card that had a prepaid drink, but I had to put money on that bitch. So I ain't understand what the fuck was going on. Like, and then like I see everybody know that who I'm talking about got me feeling some type of way. I put up money for y'all bitch ass niggas. I see y'all niggas on flyers with this bitch. Straight real, yeah, I'm to the meat right now. And we're gonna go turn up in a little while, but I had to get this shit out, man.
Y'all came here feeling some type of way.
Cause Mass ain't showing us no fucking love, and then
they don't.
And then I'm gonna keep it 100. Like when they see us doing our thing.
Sorry.
Got on that Hennessy, man.
I'm gonna keep
it on Henny.
Like I love Massachusetts. I respect everybody and.
But it's a grimy field to be in.
Yeah,
it's real
man.
grimy.
Yeah, Boston,
but the other thing though, motherfuckers, Eagles is fucked up too, bro.
Who?
Motherfuckers, Eagles is fucked up.
Oh, who you telling?
Like,
Maul G. Like, I was sitting there talking about, I wasn't even talking about your boy. I posted a post about, I was going through my inbox, and I seen a whole bunch of artists posting stuff, like their music. So I seriously do. I take the time, I listen to every single thing that's posted or shared or inbox. I listen to it. So I was just like, what I came to find out, my whole tally of the whole thing was a lot of artists that have the money, that does the expensive photo shoots, the expensive videos, lack the true elements of what it takes to be an MC in hip hop.
They lack the business.
Right, but then there's the artists that don't have any, that they're real men. They're out here paying their child support. They're out here being dads. They're out here struggling to cut that 9-to-5 check. So. A lot of those men are actually the men that I see that have the true elements and what it takes to be a true MC in hip hop. So I just made a general comment about that. So Maul G's decided to take it to the chest because I was talking about photogenic niggas not having talent. He took that title on his own. He sat here on some shit that I'm talking about him, that I'm a hater. He said his nigga Red. His nigga Red was supposed to come out here and shoot me. You're telling me one day I didn't find out these niggas were shooting a music video out in Southside and I didn't show up and I pulled up to his car? I actually got out of my fucking car, walked to Maul G and walked to Red like, yo, I'm the bitch you want to shoot. What's good? What's good? And none of that popped off. Like, your boys, like, talking about ego trips, man. Up north, they owe Ace. Because Ace did a show for Hella Smoke. And TP got mad. Hella Smoke told Ace, cut his time short because he's going over and I need to get my artist out. So Ace was like, okay, as a DJ, you're going to do what your boss is telling you to do. He cut the show. What did TP do? TP took his laptop, threw it up against the wall, and punched Ace in the face. So his laptop that he uses to DJ the show is all fucked up. So he can't even DJ the show right. He's out there doing shows, he's getting booked for gigs, and he can't even do his job right because TP took it to the chest. Instead of him going to, like, the nigga that did that shit, you went to not for nothing, but I tell Ace all the time, he's a boy. Like, that nigga, like, I can't picture a grown-ass man coming squared up to Ace like, yo, let's do something. Because Ace ain't that type of nigga. So fuck up north, fuck Maul G, fuck Hella Smoke, and fuck Padrino, because Padrino's on some sucker bullshit too. That nigga's bitch made. And I'm gonna take that shit to the grave. But let's play your song.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Sorry.
She opened up a can of whoop ass, nigga.
I'm gonna keep it on. You already know I'm like
for real.
I'm like the mediator and shit. I hate drama.
Mediator.
Oh shit.
Sorry.
I fuck with Maul because I mean.
Maul was mad cool. I loved him until he took it there.
Maul's my dude. I mean, whatever issues y'all have, I mean, just like now I know what was going on and shit. Just like, okay, I'll be the media, but on some real shit, I can't let it happen to you or him, for that matter.
Right, no, I dig it. I'm not trying to have you like choose sides. I'm just venting. Like it was on some petty shit, and it's not so much that I hate him. I don't hate him. I just lost a lot of respect for him, not even as an artist, but as a man.
But let me ask you one question, right? How am I supposed to feel, right? Not personal to you.
Oh, you're just right now. You should probably feel conflicted.
No, I don't feel conflicted. I'm saying,
oh well.
To ask you a question, like,
right.
All right. This is a Massachusetts artist thing, okay?
Right.
The last mixtape we put out, Instaflex, okay?
Right.
$25 a track. You know,
okay.
Just to test the waters.
Right.
You feel me?
Yep.
Nobody from, besides Big Stuff, shout out Big Stuff, R Rhymes, you know what I'm saying? Street Fellas, you know what I'm saying? The Umbrella.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to P.A.I.D, shout out to motherfucking Thief of Night. I mean, my list goes on too. But at the end of the day, like, I felt so embarrassed that, and let's keep it 100. I wanted my first project of 2014 to come from my home. You ain't going to the club.
Sorry.
But anyway,
I wish people could see. They can't see him. But he's like that drunk Haitian uncle that just lost that Domino's, and he's sitting like,
what? I'm gonna sip on that Hennessy.
But
what?
Bro, so you feel me? Just like so. At the end of the day, it's just like everybody that hit up out here, like yo, like. Some person just hit me up, like I hit them up, they're like, yo, they want me to pay them $500 to get on this shit.
Right.
First and foremost, I got you can go check that shit, that P.A.I.D mixtape everywhere, you know what I'm saying? You already know how I do it. If I do it, I'm gonna do it big.
Yeah, you do.
Sponsored,
I can co-sign.
Sponsored and all that shit, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I just felt some type of way that everybody on Instaflex, I respect them. I respect their craft and shit, but at the end of the day, I want that project to come from home.
Right, exactly.
Every time I throw something out there, I want Boston people to eat that up. I want Mass, Providence, shit, New England. I don't give a fuck.
Right.
They don't eat it up.
Nah, hell no. In New England, I haven't been to other regions, but New England is the hardest fucking place to try to gain unity. And
but every time I reach out to Maul, even before all the MTV and shit and all that shit, he's always on deck.
No, yeah, he is, because you know what it is? It's strategics. What I've come to find, because I used to manage that crew, so what I've come to find out is I question how authentic they are, because it's all strategics. Everybody has a purpose. So when you come to them for something and they do something back, it's because they then look at you like a sheep, like a puppet, because when they need something to be shared, so if they hit a certain amount of shares, it gets some type of recognition, they'll look at that. If they show you love, then that's what you're going to do back. It's all strategic moves. You are an investment to them. Now, I mean, I don't want to discredit your relationship or friendship with him, because I don't know it personally. But from what I gather from when I was trying to work with that crew, is it's so egotistical. It's not even about the music. It's more so about the attention and about the whole side of pimping. Like, they're not even doing music because they want to do music. They're doing it really they get all their money from pimping and shit. So it's really everybody's a pawn in their game, and that's just the example that I've had, the experience that I've had with them. But I can't discredit anything, because I don't know what your personal relationship is with him.
I mean,
my
personal, it's not,
fuck up north.
I mean, personally.
Oh my God, you came from Montreal to listen to us fight about niggas. I feel so bad. He came all the way from Canada.
I'm like, yo, can I get a bathroom break, yo? I'm gonna take a leak, man.
Go ahead, man.
When I come back, sorry for the camera.
It'll be all about him. I know
the bathroom's not working.
He know where to go. He's good. But I'm gonna just say it like this. And I'm gonna keep it on it. Whether it's strategic, you know, I'm to the meat right now. I'm about to go.
Nah, you good money.
But
you
anyway,
good money. I love you. I want an action figure of you that whenever I pull the string, he says the drunk stuff that you say and do. Look, he doesn't even know what I'm talking about. I'm being so mean to you right now, you don't even know it.
I mean, you already know how we do. We turn up.
Right, yeah. He's turned, all right.
I mean, damn, man.
Look, he's talking shit with his face. He can't even say it. He's like, I'm thinking it. I can't say
it.
He looks like, what's his name? The guy that does on, what's that movie?
Oh, now I'm trying to think.
I can't think of the name of it.
I know, especially because you're on the spot.
The one that did the...
You know what I learned from you, and I want you to take this for when I leave, for real?
Mm-hmm.
Because if it wasn't for you, a lot of people would be hurt right now, and I'm keeping it 100.
Wow.
So I don't want you things happen, okay?
Right.
Every day.
Right.
Ace, TP, all that happen. You feel me?
Right.
So all I'm gonna say on that note is just like you're taking it to the chest. So don't. But
right.
Listen what I'm saying. Like everything's a learning experience.
Amen.
You feel what I'm saying?
I do.
It's just like okay, like I'm not gonna put no names out there. A nigga had me working 3 weeks straight last month. I told this motherfucker send me $200 for deposit. We ain't gonna talk about the rest of the money, but this is deposit. You know what I'm saying? Cause now it got to the point I'm spending personal money. You feel me? Bro, you're not going to the club. Anyway, but at the end of the day, what I'm saying is...
He's talking shit with his face.
He probably whooping my ass right now. You know
yeah, in his mind, he's like, yo, I
just got this. What I'm saying is, bro,
yeah.
Another thing you don't never want to do. Your platform...
Bad boys.
Bad boys, yeah.
Your platform is your platform.
Right.
You never let them see what.
Exactly.
No, but that came out of your mouth to me.
No, yeah, but what?
But you're letting everybody see you.
No, because you know why? Because I feel like being in the position that I am as a radio personality, like I want my viewers to know that I'm an open book. I hide nothing. I have videotapes of me being abused.
I tune in and shit like.
Word.
I seen you with your abuse and shit. I'm like, huh?
Like, I'm an open book. I hide nothing. I want them to know, like, I'm as real and as authentic as it can get. So if I feel some type of way, I'm going to let them know, like, look, I'm human. They probably feel some type of way about some things, too. And I think it might be refreshing if they respect me at a certain level and look up to me at a certain level. I think it's dope that, you know, I can keep it real with them and stay right here with them instead of me being up here and being professional and being like, no, I don't get mad and, you know, screw the haters and da-da-da. I'm just like, nah, fuck that bitch.
Yeah.
Like, it is what it is.
Let me ask you a question, though.
Yes.
And let's go back to that situation.
Let's get it.
Don't you think it was wrong that, because we're going to put it out there and shit.
Right. Let's do it.
Barbara made me pay out so much money, I got pissed with the motherfuckers that wouldn't wait for me to pay him because it was in litigation or whatever. So Pro decided, you know, to take it upon itself and pay certain people. But then when she also did that, they still, those people, not just Barbara Williams, did not live up to the expectations of that show. Am I right or wrong?
No, you're right.
Because no studio
none of that shit was
given.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? No beats was given.
Nothing.
So how am I supposed to take anybody serious, but then everybody want to backlash me?
Exactly, and that whole event that had gone down, like I said before, like that had nothing to do with you. Like you did what you had to do. That's why I felt like I didn't appreciate everybody coming at you like that, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna pick up the tab off the strength that I got your back, and don't worry about nothing because it's all love.
I mean, but you was there when like, you know what I'm saying, the party bus tickets were.
Oh yeah, I was because I was with Barbara.
Yo, God Legacy, what's up, man?
We need to be taping him. We need to be having him on. Hey, guy, you want to say something before we end the show? You want to say something before we end the show?
Yeah. No, hold up. You got to play the music before you go.
We're going to do that. We're going to do that. Wait, guy, do you mind grabbing the mic and giving, you know, whatever shout out boys that you got? The camera's right there.
I'm going to shout it out.
No,
don't forget Boston in the place, man.
Go ahead, because we're going to wrap up the show. But we're going to play his music, but we're going to wrap up the show.
What's going on?
No, but could you stand right there? Wait, can you? I'm gonna exploit you real quick. Can you just stand? Hell yeah, he is. He's like, why is she so mean to me? Go ahead, look right there. Look, Chad, zoom in. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Why are you doing it to him?
They're gonna have to this is cute. It's funny.
Yo, you know what? I'm not gonna do this to my brother, man.
No, but I will. Stop it.
Where we about to go, bro?
Yo,
we're in ATL, man.
Where
we going?
How we doing?
Where we going?
Yo, we're in ATL, man. Tell them over there, we're in ATL, man. Look, March 22nd, man.
Look, the camera's
J.
right
Paul's,
there.
man.
There you go. Right there. Look at the camera. The camera.
We there March 20th filming the video with Zaid Malik, man. Shots in your direction.
What a way to end the show.
Now you in the building, bro. Let's
Tell
go.
them what it is, boy.
Go ahead.
Yo, we good. We here.
Yeah.
Shout out to all the ladies here.
Yo, all my Haitians out there, man. Yo, let's get it popping, man. We out here, man. Sacrifice, man. We out here, man.
Yo, the promotional tour. I'm all wild and shit. Promotional tour, No Soul Entertainment. You know what I'm saying? P.A.I.D. You know what I'm saying? Thief of Night. Shout out Atlantic Records and shit. You know what I'm saying? Shout out GA. Shout out Texas. Shout out, you know what I'm saying, Phoenix, Detroit. Shout out New York. Shout out Canada. Shout out UK, DR, PR. You know what I'm saying? We coming, man. I'm going to keep it 100. You can't say it. That's what I'm saying.
My man got legacy in his zone, man. He in another world.
What's going on?
Another dimension.
How you doing? Everything's going good.
Tell him Boston, we here. Boston, we
we
here.
here.
We in Providence, man.
What's
Pro
up?
Talk Radio, boy. Tell them what it is, man.
We're in Providence.
We're in Providence.
Yeah.
We all good. We all good.
We here to promote the album. We here to promote the promotional tour, the show. You know what I'm saying? The P.A.I.D. album.
I'm
Partners
promoting
Affiliate
all the
Development.
album.
The SHOW SKRILLA album.
I'm promoting.
You know what I'm saying? What I'm gonna do.
There we go.
What you gonna do? Yeah.
SHOW SKRILLA paid early.
You know what
coming
it
out
is,
soon.
man.
We got
the
we got
first
the
track
commission
gonna be
dropping.
playing on
Yeah,
this
what's that
one,
track?
man. It's called Bean City, man. It's the Boston anthem right here, man.
Alright, where
Shout
it
out to
says.
Do You Entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Young X. Don't forget Guy Brown, aka Els, man. You know how we do.
You guys gotta come back, man. I feel
Oh
like
nah,
you
I want
guys
to
should
come
keep
back,
on
man.
first.
I want to come back first, second, third, fourth, and everything.
Well, guess what? I crashed your interview, right?
Yeah.
You could crash me.
I'm
And
crack.
we'll do the whole
When you
2
on?
hours.
Ain't it the 7th?
I think so.
Of
I think
April?
it's like April
7th.
I'm in this
7th.
bitch, man. I'm crashing this shit
I'm
like a
bringing-
motherfucking
but-
drunk driver.
Like
Like a drunk driver, I'm crashing this shit, man.
I'm bringing. That's when you're gonna meet.
Bring the whole team. Everybody. It's gonna be a no-soap party.
I swear to God, there ain't enough room.
That's what's up. I like that.
But at least I get this chair, man. As long as I
I'm
get
keeping
this
it
chair,
100. We're gonna
I
have
got
to
this
like.
chair. I got dibs
we're
already.
gonna have to get-
Shotgun.
Yo,
right
I'm
here.
taping my ass for this.
All right, so let's do this. Let's play. What is it? The first song of his track, and then when we come back, we're gonna
TG1,
wrap up
Bean
the
City.
show. We're all gonna say our shout outs and goodbyes, and just I love you guys, man.
You know what it is, boy. Shout out to the Outlaws, Machiavelli, Tupac. You know what I'm saying? Zaid Malik, War Child, P.A.I.D. Show to the Skrilla Skrills, man. The kid with the Boston cat. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? She about to whoop that ass, boy. Shout out to Thundercat, Zuck Bosco. Shout out to everyone I forgot. Julian Patrick. You know how we do it. Let's get it rocking, boy.
Let's go get him.
I can't even look into the camera.
Boston, stand up. Put your motherfucking threes up.
Murder P.A.I.D. Sword Chester, Mission Hill. Yo, Els, I told you got one, nigga. I promise you, nigga.
Hey yo, you can get dropped in the Chester, murdered in the pan, or buried in the bury. It's the bloody B, man. The belly of the beast, the city of the champs. Get it how you get it, nigga, that's your only chance. Niggas that put you to sleep before you can advance. Fuck staring out here, you die for a glance. Yeah, it goes down, right in Beantown. You owe a nigga money, better have it right now. And the bitches be just as wild. Don't think cause she pretty with a nice smile that she won't pop off. Go in the bra, pull out a razor and chop your balls off. Cause this shit happened, this is more than rapping. We call it life, and we living it, daddy, at any price. Welcome to the beam where we throw up threes for the stripes. Threes up? Yeah, you know what it is.
Roxbury, what up? Get money, money. Murder P.A.I.D, what up? Take money, money. Dorchester, what up? Get money, money. Get money, money. Get money, money, money. Roxbury, what up? Get money, money. Murder P.A.I.D, what up? Take money, money. Dorchester, what up? Get money, money. Get money, money. Get money, money, money.
When coming to Boston, better approach it with caution. Get lost in the murk up in Roxbury Crossing. In the city, there's no pity, you can die in the fray. Niggas killing for free, cause they jealous with envy. My man's being Sussex or Middlesex County, where they starving and hungry to collect on the bounty. Overstepping your boundaries, get you put in your place. This the city you hate, without spit in your face. And if you're easy to break, they shatter your glass jar for the cash in my palm. Cut you up with a hacksaw. Niggas is that raw, blasting the sword off. Another Holocaust, seeing bodies get hauled off. It's part of the cost, nigga, and not for an eye. Is you ready to die for the American pie? Said he gripping a nine and set you up for an ambush. Push your wig back by leaving your brains mush. Come on.
Roxbury, what up? Get money, money. Murder P.A.I.D, what up? Take money, money. Dorchester, what up? Get money, money. Get money, money. Get money, money, money. Roxbury, what up? Get money, money. Murder P.A.I.D,
5 shit was the past. Niggas is blind here. I done lost 5 niggas just in the past year. Nate left his daughter behind, nigga. I dropped tears. That's why I spit it for all my niggas that ain't here. Those that's forever behind bars, it's not fair. Street general, raised like an underboss. Loyal to all, so friends that could never cross. Murder pen, front and the metals bang. Niggas bleed and it's usually over contraband. Paper chase, stay cautious, the paper trace. Try to keep to myself, cause you know niggas hate. Rep where you from, bean till I'm crucifix. Socks, T, socks, cap, haters suck a dick.
Roxbury, what up? Get money, money. Murder pen, what up? Take money, money. Dorchester, what up? Get money, money. Get money, money. Get money, money, money. Roxbury, what up? Get money, money. Murder pen, what up? Take money, money. Dorchester, what up? Get money, money. Get money, money. Get money, money, money.
I dedicate this to my clique. Whoa. What's that? What y'all want me to do?
If you pay, put your hands in the sky. P.A.I.D, put your hands in the sky. We making money, this ain't no lie.
You feel me? Drop that. Yo, that dude.
Through with the bills now.
All right, y'all. We gotta wrap up the show. The last song that y'all heard, that was from Show Skrilla.
Yeah.
That was popping. I was listening to him, but at the same time I was listening. And we're gonna have that on rotation. I promise.
Perfect. I can keep the CD.
Where the whole CD on Dogs is gonna be on rotation.
Yeah, I swear to God.
CDs.
So what you want from me? I got mixtapes. Drop it. Are you serious?
Like bombs over Baghdad.
No, for real. I'll hit y'all with the email where y'all can send it. And everybody who sends me their songs, now we're gonna have to start making them radio friendly since we're gonna be on the 89.9 FM.
Shit.
But if not, y'all can still give it to us because we do our own mixtapes. We can add your
You guys do
mixtape
the
into ours.
editing, right? Like the bleeps. and
Well,
stuff like
actually, yeah, my DJ could do that.
that? Okay, thank you, DJ M.
All right, so what we're gonna do is, yeah, he's out of the show.
my
We're gonna
mouth
go
is
down the
dirty like a
table
fucking-
and we're gonna
Hold on,
say
hold on.
goodbye to y'all and promote whatever events we got going on, whatever projects we got going on. Y'all already know we went well over time, and you know, I honestly, you came all the way from Montreal, so I'll take the heat for that.
Thank you for having me here, man. Thank you for having me here. I
Toast to
appreciate
that,
it.
man.
Because I'll be back
Toast to
again.
that, man.
When is it?
Earl.
April 7th?
April 7th.
I'll be back in
I
this
don't think I gotta pay for your
motherfucking
ticket. You're
I'm gonna
coming.
crash the motherfucking party, son.
Word.
Word.
Yo,
All right, so go ahead, Lisa. You can wrap
And you know I'm coming on that day because he's crashing the party. I'm gonna help him. Come with some backup.
It's like this every show.
So we're crashing your shit now.
Like I'm saying, like I make sure you get VIP
Alright.
and official VIP, whereas these clubs
And
don't
it's not
get
like
all
Barbara
the money.
when you
Fuck no.
get a bottle, you
Come
get a
on
bottle,
now.
you gotta pay for. When she ever told me I had to pay $100 for my own bottle, I was like,
I'm
what?
saying like
Okay.
what? And I mean I thought we had bottles on deck, but no bottles.
No.
Even when my peoples want to buy the bottles, they had like, you know what I'm saying, came down there
You
with
can
10
tell me and
stacks.
you was
Like,
feeling some type of person. Wait, this
Yo,
whole interview
bro.
wasn't even about him.
I mean, Skrilla already said it before though. Like, I mean, I'm sorry, bro, and I don't say I'm sorry because I'm not a sorry person. But before we came, let's keep it 100. Like, that's my brother from another. You know what I'm saying? He got, you know what I'm saying. Just like I said, everybody you see
I
me
gotta
with,
wrap it up.
I'm
Because
here.
we
I'm
went
with.
well over our time.
Yeah. Do your shout outs.
Wait, no, I'm coming back to him.
Yo, God legacy, you the man, boy.
Go ahead, Lisa.
Nah, sit down, man. Whoa. Sit down. Wait till after the show to get up, man.
Where you going?
Yeah.
Alright, let's go.
Yeah, I hope y'all cut out during that editing, man.
Nah, this is live. That's the crazy part,
Yeah, it's
bro.
live.
That's the fucked up shit, man.
All right, so go ahead, Lisa.
So we're carrying people out tonight. Nah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
See what happens?
That's what gets over here, man.
The party's over here.
The Hennessy is on there popping, man.
See that? But I had a good time with y'all tonight.
Taz, help him.
He's on punishment.
I don't know, because you got like that Haitian strength.
I don't think he's
Just
going to the
scoop him
club
up.
tonight, man.
I think he's trying to go to the bathroom or something.
He ain't going to the club.
Well,
Nah, he got to go downstairs, man.
Yo,
Yo, if we still live,
He
man.
doesn't even have a shoe on. He got
Wandy says that he's about to hurl.
Yeah, he is. He's
If
definitely about to
P.I.D.
throw
the
up.
album coming out, Show Skrilla.
Guy.
The
Yes.
What I'm Gonna Do album coming out. I don't know when, but it's like in the mixing process, mastering process right now. The P.A.I.D album comes out in about a month. Partners Affiliating Development. We got the Outlaws, Hussein Fatal, Big Sight, Edie Amin. Who else do we got on it? Zuck Bosco.
This gotta be your fault, right?
West Philly on it. You know what I'm saying? We got Show Skrilla, War Child. We got everybody on it. You know what I'm saying? The compilation. Shout out to Do You Entertainment, Young X, Els, Boston, Montreal, Worldwide, everything. P.A.I.D, we everywhere, man. Thank you, Pro Talk Radio, for having us here, man. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you for coming.
I know, right? My mic's on. All right, guys, man, this has been such a funny ass show. It's been so much fun. Thank you guys for tuning in, for watching the show, and for staying rocking with us, because we always go overtime, and I appreciate it so much. And from everything that Rey Royale was saying on how much your words impact us and your support, like really, truly, without y'all, this wouldn't be possible. It's the honest to God truth. And like I said, thank y'all so much for allowing me to take comfort in y'all to expose sides of me that I wouldn't normally expose. So thank you so much. Love you guys. And I can't wait for y'all to rock with us next Saturday. It's going to be another crazy show. Y'all going to have fun.
My shout out.
Three's up.
Shout out.
All right, now I want to thank Chrissy, because me and Chrissy do a lot together. And
that's my girl thing.
Yes. Well, no, because me. No. Well, I never call her protege. I always call her Chrissy. But for having me co-host with you today, and especially because we host together on the We Move Talk show, so it's really great. Yeah.
Catch us on cable.
Yeah. So catch us on that. Catch us on the studio up in East Providence at Lizzie's, and I'm always there. So if anybody ever needs anything, I'm always there. And watch our shows on Friday night at 9:00 on Channel 9. And that's really important, especially because we really talk the real shit. So it's really nice. So watch us.
We get open and gutter here, but on that girl show and the woman show, it's all about women, and we get as open as we can possibly can.
Yeah, I love women, man. Get open as you can.
Early.
Fuck that
Early.
shit. I don't give
Early.
up. Yeah.
Tell the secrets, goddammit. Tell the secrets.
Tell them secrets, man, because I'm open ears. Man.
Early. But you already know it's the boss, Lone Soldier. Damn, man, why my shit gotta be like all loud and distorted and shit? But anyway, shout out to Pro Tools.
Not Pro Tools. You know what's funny?
Pro Talk, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you know what's funny? There was a nigga that used to call me Pro Tools for years and didn't realize my name was Protege.
But shout out to Protege. Like I see my dude coming in here. We gotta shut it down. Shout out to Protege. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Music Fiend. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Show Skrilla. Shout out to P.A.I.D. Shout out to Atlantic Records. Shout out to IMG. Shout out to Thief at Night. Shout out to Ahmed. You know what I'm saying? GA, we see you and shit. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to. I gotta make sure I get this shit right, or I'm gonna get killed.
Yeah, you are.
I'm
gonna get killed.
22nd, we out there.
Italiana, Bill, new model, artist. You know what I'm saying? Like the beautiful soulful music that's gonna come from her is so crazy. Shout out April Little. You know what I'm saying? AKA Dramatic. Shout out, you know what I'm saying? China Love, you know what I'm saying? Shout out the whole No-So and shit, you know what I'm saying? I mean,
shout out to P.A.I.D, man.
You already know, bro. You already know. We out here, man. We out here early.
Shout out to shout outs.
Early. And you know, next time we come here, right? Because we was unprepared for this shit, you know what I'm saying? No disrespect, bro. But we're gonna sell tickets for the next joint because it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be fucking crazy. I love selling tickets. You know that shit.
Yo, we out here.
We're gonna sell some tickets.
Yeah, boy.
Right, so
and we're checking IDs.
All right, y'all. So again, thank y'all so much for tuning in. Next
Saturday, gonna drink some
Saturday,
more Hennessy. Yo.
next Saturday we have an ill show for y'all. Next Saturday, actually, Coke Boys is gonna be in the building next Saturday. Coke Boy P, and I'm not sure if Brock and them. I think it's gonna be the same people that came.
Is Coke Boy Hennessy gonna be here, yo? Because he's here today.
Possibly.
That nigga here
So
today.
yeah,
Shout out
Coke
to the
Boys
Coke
next
Boys, GBK, you know what I'm saying? Coke Boys South Boost City, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Coke Boy Brock, shout out, you know what I'm saying? I know you're gonna hate me for this,
Y'all
bro,
need to
but
shout out Ruckus after this.
shout out Ruckus.
Yeah.
Still gotta shout out the Outlaws, boy.
Shout out Padrino.
What y'all do
Shout out
always,
Frenchie.
man. All day.
So again, next Saturday we got Coke Boys in the building. Saturday after that, Psychic Steph and Liz will be back in the building along with the whole panel of the We Move Talk show. So y'all can stay tuned for that. Again, thank y'all so much for tuning in and for spreading the word. Mashallah, I appreciate you
I feel sorry
much.
for you because we got some Hennessy, very special cognac, nigga. If y'all ain't
we gotta
into
go.
this
We
shit, I
gotta
feel
go. So
sorry for
enjoy
y'all.
your Saturday night live and all that at home. Be safe. If you're going out tonight, thank y'all for tuning in every Saturday, 6 to 8 p.m. here on musicfiend.com, 89.9 FM, The Juice, Pro Talk Radio. Let's go get them.
Hennessy. Yo, get her another cup. What up?
We can't even take him there.